This is a horror game podcast. It is meant for mature audiences. It may contain adult language, violence, and sexual themes, as well as shocking revelations. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing the Imperium Maledictum role-playing game. I'm your host, Thom Raley. The scenario is Edge of Darkness. It was written by Bligh, and it's available from Drive-Thru RPG. Our game master is Keith Craig, and this is a one-shot. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Keith?
All right. Thank you, Tom. All right. We gather our acolytes together back on the Hive planet of Vol in the Hive city of Hokarth. After a few years of recovery from their last mission, they've been once again summoned by their patron, Inquisitor Harlequin. This time they've been summoned to come to a medical facility that the Inquisition maintains in the Hive. They arrive, go down the long hallway. They come to a one of those like medical things where you're up looking down into the operating table and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You see the Inquisitor standing next to a body that's obviously had an autopsy done on it. It's got the Y incisions on it. He's got little various jars and all sitting around with organs and put in it. He looks up at you and he's like going, welcome. He's like going, I hope you've enjoyed your rest. We have something of the most importance that we need to look into. He goes, this former citizen here is a Sal Arbest. He was found on a train 2 days ago, dead. I decided to inspect what was going on because there was some interesting modifications to him. And he points out, he goes into the chest. He's like, notice that there is only one lung. His right lung has been removed, and you can see that there is a storage chamber built into it. And he kind of points at it, and this storage chamber is like kind of mucusy and all. But he's like, whether he was going to be a smuggler, I don't know at all. Also, the flesh on his sides and stomach had been flayed off.
Oh.
But most concerning of all, he reaches over and he picks up a jar, and inside is like it looks like a skinny, like almost like a walking stick, except for it's white and it's got a little bit of bioluminescence in it. It's got six legs coming off of it, and they keep trying to climb out of the jar, but he's got the jar sealed. He's like, this was found in the right near his brain stem. Seems it was controlling his synaptic responses, and I believe that it might have cut off his breathing, is why he passed out. Like, I'm not sure what it is or how it was put in, but it was definitely surgically installed. It wasn't a parasite that he ingested from eating unauthorized food.
So you say it wasn't a parasite, but...
it was not a natural parasite. It was definitely put into him. You can see that, and he points where there's like some scarring on the back. He's like, you can see that where it was stitched back up on the back of his neck.
So it worries me they had to clarify that, because that suggests there are parasites you can eat in food that will do the same thing.
Oh, well, the void is vast, and there are things out there that that's why we protect you by only providing the best corpse starch.
Yeah, that's the safest food. That's all I eat.
And you want us to try to identify where it came from? Who's
I do.
responsible?
I do. Sal Arbest is a he is an unskilled laborer down in the Coscarla district, down on level 70, almost near the bottom of the Hive. How he got picked to have unauthorized surgery done on him, I don't know. Uh, all I've heard about the Coscarla sector before is that it had a fire a few months ago and that wiped out most of its citizens.
Oh, it killed them. The fire probably suffocated and burned.
Is this thing mechanical or is it a biological
It's a
construct?
little bit of both. It definitely has some um, constructed parts in it, but and he kind of points and he goes, the outside is definitely organic. But it heals very rapidly. When I cut into it, it had a ooze that came out of it, and that quickly sealed over and re-encompassed it. But there is definitely a wire running down the middle of it.
Well, if we can trace where Mr. Arbist what has been and where he was going, we might be able to figure out where he got infested.
When that's in someone, is there a way to tell? Would that have a telltale bump on the person's neck or anything? Or is it
Well,
totally invisible?
scar.
The scar.
The
Just a
Scar
scar?
is quite.
Yeah, there's a scar on the back of his neck, but he's the only one that I've found that has this.
Okay.
And you've never seen this species of, we'll call it an insect.
No.
I wonder if there's anything in the archives that might point us in the right direction.
Shame we don't have our resident member Cogboy around that could give us an idea of whether it's something that what do they call it, biologist would know of.
No. Now I have him off trying to secure some gear for some other acolytes I have working around the sector.
How about the missing organ? Yeah, if he had lung disease of some sort, it could have been replaced with an artificial lung, but that thing there is not a lung. You said storage device,
Mhm.
data storage.
No, not if it is, there's no place to plug in a drive or all. He's like going. It's almost like it has kind of points at it like has has like to suckle something to help it keep it alive as you're trying to sneak in a possible fauna that get past the customs.
Could that have been it? Could they have been smuggling this creature in, and it had certain requirements to keep it alive?
How
And
big a thing
it's
could you smuggle in your lungs? Like a monkey size? Or do we even have monkeys? I mean,
Oh yeah, yeah. I've read ancient texts of monkeys, but yeah. I mean, how big of a space in a chest that could you get?
so
Not real large, obviously.
hmm.
you found that the insect, you can't seem to dissect it or kill it. It heals itself too
Yeah,
rapidly. How bizarre.
indeed it does.
Well, I mean, if we could pin it down to something and take a look at it under a powerful microscope, maybe it's not an insect at all. Maybe it's a very sophisticated mechanism.
Because yeah, well, I have some protective gear that you could wear, and I more than happily assist you with this. or you'll assist me. So,
I'm not really the expert on such things, but data is data. We can
mhm.
Mhm.
research it afterwards. We've got
Okay.
photography, don't we? So we could take
Oh yeah.
scans. Yeah.
Yeah, picture recorders, or have we got an Auspex we could use, or a diagnoster?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say
Oh,
there we go.
well,
Hmm.
I can work on that aspect of it if somebody else wants to see if they could trace where the man's been, where he's going, his
I've got an
contacts.
idea. Like it depends. For do we know of the existence of the silent trade? So we know that there is the smuggling of like Xenos artifacts.
Yeah.
Right? So it might be if he's popped up on like an Arbiti's radar that he's a potential runner for a silent trade operator. That might be a lead. So I can always go to the data mills and see if I can find anything on that.
Okay. Cool. Right. Yeah, well, we'll start with the dissection. So, sister, you get kind of like some rubber gloves on and protective mask. Um, and what he's like going, do you feel quick enough to catch it, sister? When I open the jar?
Um, yeah, I mean, well, I'll try to herd it and grab a hold of it. Is
I'll
it
I'll
particularly, yeah,
I'll help the sister so that she'll have advantage.
Okay.
quarantine the room
Yeah.
so
Oh,
that
of course, of
it can't
course.
get out.
All right. Uh, so he goes to unscrew the jar and give me a reflexes, and you have advantage with Basil assisting you there. Kind of like,
Reflective. Nope. I got a 70. Oh, wait, I
oh,
have
What's a
but
zero
advantage. I
seven?
can,
you can reverse it. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. So
So I've got it.
yeah, you got it. And like when you're close to it, it's probably about 7, 8 inches long, and the legs are sticking out. Maybe 4 or 5 inches. So the legs are almost as long as the body, just a little bit shorter than it. You keep seeing it. The legs keep trying to kind of wrap around your finger and stuff.
Try to, yeah, push itself
Yeah,
away. Um,
yeah.
Kind of like a stick insect is
Yeah,
what I'm kind
yeah.
of imagining.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to try and pin it down and use something, perhaps kind of Teflon tape or something to strap it down to a thing that we can put under a microscope so that we can, I'm not trying to kill it. I'm trying to
Right. Yeah,
get
yeah.
just keep it from moving. Does
Okay.
it look like it has eyes?
Um, You don't see any, and when you kind of put it on the microscope and you move it back and forth, you don't see any eyes. It doesn't have any antennae or anything like so. The best you can probably logically think is that its legs are what it uses for its senses.
So it's not really an insect. Um, Looking at the the carapace, the shell of it, does it look organic or does it like something that grew or does it look like something that was manufactured? I'll zoom
Uh,
in really close to
you
look
zoom
at
in
that.
really close. Yeah, sure. Give me a lore academics.
Oh, I got a 13 out
All
of
right.
30, so that's good.
Yeah, it looks like the outside of it grew. Yeah, you can see like some odd cell structure and stuff. Obviously, it's not like our cells and everything, but you can definitely
Right.
see like some
And
cell structure and all.
it's not like so regular that it looks manufactured. It definitely looks organic. It's
Hmm.
oh, this is a creature. Um, what could its origin possibly be? I'm taking measurements and photos and everything else.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to try and dissect the end of one of its legs
Okay.
and cut it open. Does it heal?
Uh, when you cut it off there, uh, just legs are really small, so like maybe you wouldn't even notice it without the microscope, but there is like a little bit of a mucousy fluid that kind of comes out and kind of heals over it. And you see on the leg that was cut off that also occurs, and so it heals over on that leg also.
Well, if there are standard tests and things like that, I'd like to get all that data as well.
Okay.
Like, what's it? Is it made of something terrestrial? Something that could we trace the elements of it to a planet, or
Right.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, we'll say you run all those tests and you can't, you don't know where it could have come from. It's definitely not from
roughly?
anything in the data that you have available here.
So what I'll do is I'll gather that data together, and then I'll try to shove it back into the container.
Okay. Yeah. We'll say that's a problem.
Okay.
All right. And Wilkes, you were headed over to the data mills, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Good old hump
And
stomping ground.
oh yeah, yeah. So you go in, see just the activity of everyone working. It feels like, home.
Nice,
And
nice to see the good old wheels of efficiency are still turning.
yeah, exactly. They'll you're number 6,723, and they're on customer number 3. So,
Sat patiently next to a guy with a shrunken head. Yeah.
yeah. All right. All right. And what were you looking up? Anything about Sal Arbest?
Yeah, looking up a few things, see what I can pull up about him individually, but then also if there's anything that I can find cross-reference with any RBT's records of any known silent trade activity that involves this kind of replacement of a lung as a like, hidden sack for transportation of goods, what those goods might be, who's potentially known to or has been known to have done in the past that kind of surgery, basically
Mhm.
anything that can then spin off from that kind of those questions being asked.
Okay. Give me a your logic investigation.
Right. And with advantage on my data delver, I will flip my 84 into a 48, which is then a pass, is a success 0, but it is still a
Okay.
positive 0.
Yeah. All right. You do find record for Saul Arbest besides like his, it just that he was a worker in the hive and all. It is a missing persons report filed by his sister Lily Arbest, and it was filed 2 weeks ago. And she filed it with the down at the Coscola level. The RBDs don't go down there, so she filed it with the enforcers.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Presume, does it have contact details for her, like what hab block she's in?
It does. It does. She is in Habstack 7-17.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll make a note of that. So we've got somewhere we can physically go down there.
Yeah. And then with the looking up the smuggling and all with the +0, you kind of hit like some roadblocks and all. You can see that there are known to that like drugs and stuff, but where people get that done, you're not finding that in the records right now.
So mundane crap, not anything
Yeah.
that goes ringing alarm bells.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I will start making my way back. I can't think of anything else to do. Oh, that's one thing. With transportation in the hive, if you're
hmm
moving up and down between levels, is that tracked, or is it something that you could do without kind of being picked up on a radar?
Uh, moving up and down, it is not like tracked by like the forces and stuff unless you start going up to the higher levels and all. So yeah, you could move up and down on the mag elevators without people realizing.
Gotcha. And are we still a predominantly hard currency based Hive, or are they using credits as a means of transactions?
It's mostly a hard currency.
So harder to track. Great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We should have something electronic. It would make things so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, would also mean, but they would have been able to pick him up a lot sooner. Thinking about it, they wouldn't have been a missing person for 2 weeks if they could just see where was it? Where did he last withdraw some solars?
That's right. Yeah.
Right, I will wander back
Alright.
to the others. At least we've got an address, so we've got something to go on.
Okay. Right. When you get back there, the Inquisitor has already left because he had pressing stuff, and he trusts you guys to be able to operate independently.
Mhm.
I mean, based on the size of what kind of creature it could be, do you think it's possibly we're smuggling an exotic pet or something for the nobles? Does that seem like it could be something like that? Like something small, it wouldn't be useful for labor or anything, right?
I wouldn't have thought of putting it inside somebody's body to smuggle it.
Well, if it's a
it was
proscribed animal, like by
Disease
pet, I mean,
species.
yeah, by pet, I mean it could be for very un-imperial things that it could be used for. I mean, there's a lot of implications with pet.
Mhm.
Well, we have a
And
couple of things. We have body morphology, which we can look at here and
Mhm.
see in the tomes of the art of the great archives if there's any reference to a thing like this. But most importantly, this its manner of healing itself, which is rather quick and dramatic.
Well, that's
There's
just
got to be some record of.
that's just the control mechanism, though, right? That's just what the parcel. That's not the parcel. That's the thing that was handling Sal.
Well, that's the insect thing.
Yeah,
But,
the parcel must have gotten delivered because he was found empty. Whatever he was
oh,
carrying was taken, right?
Is there any indication of how it comes out other than through the mouth?
Oh, out of the storage container? No, you
Yeah.
you don't see. Mm-mm.
So unless he
they
coughs
would,
it up.
Well,
and
he was flayed, right? Around you said the chest and the sides.
The sides and the belly. Something
Right. So
like.
there was no actual incision to remove anything from him then. He was just
well, there
Right.
could have been. It would have been hidden, wouldn't it? They could
yeah,
have cut him open, and
and then healed it or something like that, maybe. Or
maybe this liquid works just as well to heal
yeah.
him. But then why leave? I mean, what's the insect? Why is it here?
Well,
Was it
he was
meant to control him?
Why not just use a
We,
servitor if it's
yeah.
puppeting him?
Well, he was gone for a week and a half. So obviously he fell under their control or was being used by them for that duration. Specifically him, specifically some nebbish or whatever the appropriate imperial word would be for this kind of person. Um, okay, so two things. Either the delivery was successful, but there's also the possibility that something went wrong with the creature in containment. And that led to a scenario or situation where the thing killed him and the thing got away. But again,
there's too many variables. He could have been running away, and the thing killed him.
I mean, he broke his conditioning and decided to escape or something.
But for smuggling, wouldn't there be a lot of easier methods than trying to do something like smuggling it in somebody's chest?
It depends on what you're trying to smuggle. If there's a pet or creature that has to do something that would be really noticeable otherwise, like maybe it has to keep eating at him or something really not pleasant like that, you have to keep it in a body somehow.
Well, do we
Right.
find
You
any
can't exactly do a
evidence?
pat down and find it.
Yeah.
I mean-
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it can't be found in a pat down.
But surely going through a scanner, any scanner would pick up that there was a big
Well, I don't know how well do the
abnormality.
scanners work when they look at the lungs. What do they go all the way through and look at all the thingies? whatever you call the parts in the lungs.
Let me open the guy back up and see if we can find any anomalies on the inside that would indicate that the thing was living in there. Or,
Okay.
I mean, he could have
Uh,
just as easily had a piece of mechanism inside there
If
that
there
they
was
wanted,
something else besides that living in him, it might have left waste.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Give me a Medicaid human at. I'll give you a plus 40. The guy's already been cut open expertly, so you're just kind of following this, undoing the stitches.
So with advantage, I can switch the numbers. Is that what you? Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
So then I got 23 out of 25
Okay.
instead of 32.
Yeah. And remember, I gave you a plus 40, so you're
Oh,
quite,
that's right. Yeah.
quite,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So you open it, you open him back up. His left lung. It looks like a lung. Looking at the storage thing on where his right lung would have been, you can see in there that the things that are looks like it would be suckling and stuff. As you look a little bit closer, you can see that it looks like they're kind of connected to like his blood vessels, like the blood would have been coming to that for the things, whatever was supposed to be in there to feed on.
It could have been feeding on his blood. Whatever he was eating, it was eating, you know, indirectly through the blood, taking the nutrition out of the blood. What the hell is this all about?
Well, the other thing is, and this is more a your guy thing than my guy thing. If it's going through the blood to feed, it might be putting its waste out through the blood. So if you look at his blood, you might be able to figure something out.
Well, look
I
at
wouldn't think of
his
that. The
kidneys
character would.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what impact it's had on the other major organs.
The other organs. So I'll attempt to do an
With your
analysis of all those sort
yeah,
of things. Yeah.
and with your 23 and you got a plus 4, so you're not going to need to roll again on that. So you're kind of going through, and what you start noticing now that you're kind of looking for it, like a waste, you start seeing some more like this, like a mucusy kind of liquid in some of his organs, like through where the kidneys, where they filter your blood. In the filter, there's like some mucus, and it looks like his kidneys were probably going to fail because they were essentially blocking them off the mucus in there. I like when
Do I
you're just stuffed up
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
so under what does the liquid look like under the microscope? Is it just clear liquid or does it got
Uh,
little nanites in it that are doing all the work?
No, it doesn't have any nanites in it. Looking at it under a microscope, it looks very milky, like a watered down milk. But yeah, it's got that.
And
Sister,
When you rub
maybe,
your rubber gloves
is it
on it, it kind of sticks to it just a bit, like mucus
sister,
does.
that substance that's been extruded might be the point of the PET. Is it some kind of drug or narcotic? Could you test that?
well, since it's healing the insect, maybe it's an anti-agaric, maybe something that stops the aging process or fixes damage. Um, that would be quite a powerful chemical if you could heal damage and
That would lend weight to Basil's idea about a connection with the nobles, because this kind of Medicaid procedure is going to be expensive. That needs money. Where's the money? With the nobles. Who wants to try and live forever? The nobles. Who want to try and extend their own lifespan, etc. The only thing that doesn't quite fit in my eyes, though, is why pick someone right down near the bottom of the goddamn hive, that they're so restricted on their mobility, that it's such a long distance. I can understand if they went to someone maybe like midway up the hive that was outside of the spires,
Mhm.
but it just seems like he's the wrong demographic.
Yeah, there's no advantage you could think of for picking someone that far down.
Yeah,
The only I hate the way my brain thinks sometimes because I'm supposed to be a holy nun, but wouldn't you pick somebody like that because they're completely expendable and completely worthless except for some sort of experiment?
well, a noble thinks anyone's expendable that's not a noble.
Well, maybe it's not a noble who's doing the science. It's a scientist who's just using a lab rat. I don't know.
Looking for some kind of new rejuvenant treatment.
It wasn't a good idea because obviously we did find the body and
So typically, if someone just dies on the trains, would we have bothered to examine them? Was it kind of just they got unlucky? Because I know people die all the time, right? Does
Yeah,
anybody
they
really
do.
care?
They do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're not just like tossing into the furnace when they die and all, but like to grab the Inquisitor's eye, it was mostly just bad luck on whoever was not wanting
Did
this.
he die in a particularly dramatic fashion that caught anyone's attention?
He
Did he
was-
start
he was
screaming and going
flayed.
like, ah? Well, he's
no,
flayed,
but he was flayed, so it's definitely looked like a serious homicide, a rather gruesome one.
yeah.
That's probably the only reason he got anyone's attention. Are we going to have to go all the way down to Carla
hmm
and look around?
Well, if we talk to the sister first, maybe she'll put us on to if you found any bad company that might have led to this.
Do I know Sister Lily or that's
No,
probably a common name? Yeah.
no, it's not like sister as in nun. It's as in his biological sister.
Oh, his sister Lily.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, let's maybe search the Grand Archives and see if we can come up with anything about this bug, and then we'll have to go down and start our investigation, I guess. Unless you guys can think of something else.
Nothing that I haven't already pursued.
I was worried about maybe where he was going, but I don't think that's relevant. I think he wasn't he was probably shoved onto that train when they killed him.
Problem is, he could have been going anywhere. It's just that was one link on wherever he was heading to.
If there's a way, if he had a ticket, or he might not have even had a ticket, some way to trace where he got on, where he was put on. Are there any kind of video records or anything like that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There definitely be video records of the mass transit and all.
Yeah, see if we can find out where. Of course, that's a ton of stuff to go through.
Yeah. Mhm.
Well, we know
I'll
the
have
time.
it.
We know the rough time of death anyway,
Mhm.
from the body,
Yeah.
and we know the location. So at least we know the individual train. So hopefully, it shouldn't be too bad trying to pull up footage from it.
Yeah. All right. I'll go check the archives. You guys can check the video records and see if we can find out where he came from. Or if you
Sure.
see if you see a couple of dark figures throwing him onto the train, or
Hmm.
So the flaying, Keith, I mean, what does it look like? Could have done it just, are we talking like potato peeler level flailing or something like a vibro weapon of some kind? Or if I had to hazard
Uh,
a guess, what would have done it?
you've seen being in the military. You've seen pretty brutal wounds and all. It looks like a knife.
Just a knife. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
oh, and I just had another thought. What if we've seen traces of the substance inside of his body.
hmm
Well, what if the substance itself was the stuff they were storing in the cavity
hmm
and they drained it out, with a big syringe or something? And maybe the flaying of the skin caused him to weep that stuff and
Ooh.
just another means of collecting that
It was a harvest method.
substance. It's a
Yeah, that's
harvesting
plausible.
method.
But why harvest him on a train? Or did they
I
just
don't think
dump
they
him on the
did.
train?
I bet you they dumped him on the train, but we'll.
Well,
Although the nodules inside the lungs imply that there was something else in there feeding
yeah, that's right.
from
I
the
still think
blood.
there's a pet somewhere in this equation,
Mm.
which confuses it because there's two critters to think about.
Yeah, we're speculating all over the place. Let's
Yeah.
go take a
Okay.
look and see what we can
We'll
find.
do video feeds. You see what you can get. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. So Sister Helza, you're going to try and dig through some of the
Look,
not publicly available texts and all.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me a lore forbidden.
I got 96.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
I find a lot of
Fate,
pictures of bugs and insects and
Yeah.
stuff, but
fate to re-roll.
oh, that's right. We have fate, don't we?
You do.
You know what? I'll spend one fate to reroll.
Okay.
Oh, and I got 17 that time.
Nice. Nice.
Could spend two
The
luck to make
close-
that a hard roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Crossing the streams.
So the it took you a bit looking through there. That fate was kind of like just somehow this one book over here grabbed your attention, and you got there, and it's stories from the trailing halo stars, which is all the way across the galaxy from where you're at, and all. And there's a mention of bugs by a rogue trader. So people that would go out there and trailblazers or mention of bugs that could control the populace and all, and that he'd marked a planet, hey, don't go here. And then he came back, and that's the most you could find. But some of the drawings too got a little bit look similar to what you removed from it.
And it doesn't give a name of the planet.
No, it's a
Which is-
number. It's a number because no one set because when he marked it as "don't go here," no one settled there, and so they don't name it, and it just becomes Planet 65231 or something.
Okay, well, 65231.
Mhm.
Maybe there's a way I can find out where that planet might be. Anyways, all right.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay. Right. And Lucas and Basil, you guys were going to go try and mine the videos of the Mac
Yep.
trains. Okay. All right. Well, you know what train he was found on, so at least you're not looking at hundreds of trains.
Yep, and we know what his face looks like because we saw him on the slab. So,
All right. Give me we'll just go with an awareness. We'll go with awareness sight because you're just trying to spot something.
yep.
Ooh,
Nope.
22, which
Yay.
with my augmetic eye gives me my +1 SL. That will be 3.
Nice. How'd you do, Basil?
No, failed.
Fail. All right. Yeah. All right, so
Tedious, just going to.
yeah,
I
it's
can't
like,
spot
oh,
anything.
how do you know this is anyone? It's all grainy.
Yeah, it's awful.
So
You need to have
you're
that
kind
zoom function he's got.
I just
so
occasionally tweak the eye a bit.
you're kind of watching it and all, and you see he gets onto the train. He walks on himself at the station in Cascarla, and he's the only person on the train, and it leaves, and he's kind of sitting there, and then when you see someone and they're going to throw up, right, like that, and he kind of he grabs his chest. You think it'd be a heart attack, but it's the wrong side of the body. And he falls down onto all fours, and he kind of like opens his mouth to vomit, and all these like mucus and worms come out of him. And they all start crawling over each other. And then they start going down into the cracks of the train and all. And he pukes one more time. And this time it's kind of bloody chunks and all. And then he collapses into the mess that he vomited up.
Lovely.
Yeah. So that was more of a an egg sac for the creature then. It was keeping its young in his lungs by the looks of it. So that was the mom we've got back at the lab. Does that seem plausible?
But it's leaving one unanswered question.
Yeah.
Where the hell did he get flayed?
Do the things
Fast.
go around his body at all and try to feed on him or do anything, or they just kind of leave?
They just kind of leave and all. Mhm. Yeah. And how many pluses did you get on that one, Wilkes, on your
Three.
three? I'll give you this. You can kind of see, like, we'll say when he fell, like part of his shirt came up. You can see that he was already flayed on the sides.
Oh, okay. So he got on the train after having been flayed.
Hmm.
You know what? You could be right, Lucas, because maybe he was being milked for the fluid, but being a carrier of these things to be a cow or whatever you want to call it, eventually leads to your death because they hatch. And nobody took that into account.
So a walking dirty bomb.
Yeah. And now, of course,
Oh,
those things are loose down there, and who knows how they get into people again.
oh, great.
So we do have to go there and look for them.
And we should probably report this up the chain then immediately
Yeah.
to Harlequin. Um, is he? I can't remember which ordo is he Ordo Xenos or I can't remember which.
He is Ordo Hereticus, but yeah.
Hereticus, right? Right. Well, I think we still need to pass it up to him to at least say, hey, we think there's a biological infestation on at least that one train line.
Yeah.
So these things are probably running around the along the tube tracks.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Should we go talk to the sister now just to see if she can point us in some direction? Or do you think you want to go
Yeah,
just straight down?
no,
Oh,
back to Helza. So it doesn't
okay.
make
All
sense
right.
to divide and go down there. If we're going to go down there as a group, I think safety in numbers when you're talking about
Yes,
going into that
absolutely.
kind of
Oh,
lawless environment.
oh God, yeah. Sorry. By the Emperor and all that.
Mhm.
Well, I found a possible. It's very much on the outskirts, but there's an old story about a rogue trader
Mhm.
that there was a small planet that was infested with insects that looked very much like what we saw, and
Mhm.
that they were used in population control. But there's a quarantine put up. No, don't go to the planet. So it's been passed over. I've got a designation number, but I'm not sure
So
if we
were the
can
bugs
trace where it
running the
was.
show, or was somebody using the bugs to do things?
I've given you the complete extent of what I know. Very
Oh,
little. And it might not even be this. This might just be
there's
an
so
old
much weird
rumor.
stuff out there. Yeah.
But with what you've said, now it looks like there might be some sort of, well, what if it's not even anything that sinister? What if it's just an infection of some sort of nasty insect that breeds inside people?
Well, he still had to come in contact with it somehow. How did he get all the way over here?
Well, that's, yeah, well, who knows? Was he
You
traveling
mentioned it's pretty
around?
much on the other side of the galaxy.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's all the way on the other side. I think. I mean, that's what it says. But if
Well, I
somebody,
mean,
sometimes those planets that there's nothing on them, people go there looking to see if they can colonize or do something. Doesn't get a name until after that.
the Halo stars are a weird and dangerous place anyway. But the fact it's on the far side of the galaxy, there's not much travel that goes that kind of distance.
That's a long way.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if there's something that's traveled that kind of far, then that must leave a record. So do we have any connections with any rogue trader dynasties that we can pull on? Or
I don't know.
even if it's just shipping connections, see what ships have docked in orbit, where they've been.
Were you able to trace it all? You saw where he got on the train, but where did he get into the station? Where did he come in? Where was he living? I bet you there's traces of something in his wherever he was dwelling at the time.
Hmm.
If he was infected by something.
He got on the train at the station at Koskarla, which was where he lived and worked, was that district.
Did he have anything in his
Find out.
pockets besides maybe some solars or something?
Didn't even have solars.
Oh, nothing. How was he
What did
looking
he
at?
do for a living? Do we know?
He was
Still.
yeah, you do. He was an unskilled laborer that worked for the Tantalus Syndicate.
What do they specialize in?
I am looking for where that is. They are currently specializing in going bankrupt, but
Good
after
for them.
their factory burnt down there, but they made cogs.
Okay, so they're just a generic manufacturer of
Yeah.
Yeah,
raw parts.
yeah,
Okay.
but yeah,
When we saw him on the train, was he kind of acting like the way a normal person would act getting on a train? So like, type of stuff,
no,
or was he having kind of a weird?
he got on the train like someone that would. Well, what do you mean by weird? How about that?
Okay, like as in I've got bugs inside me, I don't control my brain anymore. Weird.
Yeah, very
Zombie-ish,
animated fashion.
zombie-like.
Yeah.
Give me a logic. Give me a logic investigation on that one, because like now that
Okay,
you've seen him, you got to kind of.
nope, not me. Anyone else have any luck? Well, you saw it too, Vilkas. Do you think
Yeah,
you saw anything weird?
if I've
Sure.
seen it and can go do the role as well. So
Yeah, yeah.
if I had advantage, I could flip it, but no.
No, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can't tell. I mean, you know, he was probably in a great amount of pain, so yeah, maybe that's why he was walking weird. It's hard to tell.
Okay.
Perhaps when he got infected, he was still a bit in control. So there might be some evidence in his dwelling, if we can find it.
Oh,
He could have left a note saying, "Help me, I'm being taken over by a bug. Oh, I can't
mhm.
do anything." And, you know,
Okay.
it was John who infected me.
How nice of him to put that in the note. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have to go to level 70 then. I mean, because that's it. I think we're done up here. Unless there's something else we can think of. So it's going to be a long elevator ride.
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh,
it's
yes.
going to be pretty much almost the better part of the day to get all the way
Oh.
down there. You're right above where the hive is essentially touching the terra firma. So yeah. Mhm. All right. Okay, riding down there. As you're riding down, more and more people are getting off the train, and when you finally you're about two levels out from the Koskarla. You guys are the only ones left on the train, and at the stations that you stop at, no one gets on. Their lights are kind of flickering, like they haven't been maintained and all. And then you finally arrive at the Koskarla station, and you hear the box goes Koskarla station, end of the line, and then the doors open, and here the lights aren't even blinking anymore. They just straight up don't work.
And the smell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
but yeah, it smells like burnt out and all. Like
They
as you
did have
step
a
off,
fire.
you step off, you see most of the buildings are kind of charred and all. I'm going to share the map here for
Okay.
you. So you're stepping off on at one at location one there. Okay, so where would you like to go?
Well, I did see that his sister's habitation was on listed on the map there.
Yeah,
So that might be a good place to go.
717.
That might be a good place to
Uh,
go to.
what is the statue of?
The statue is a it is a man. You assume it's a man. The head is gone, and it has wings. And is wearing armor.
Okay. Well,
Is it maybe? Is it maybe Macarius?
Oh yeah, he's sainted, so yeah, it could be him. Does he look like if he's wearing armor, it looks like he's ready to fight or something.
Yeah, but like could be someone long forgotten. Really have no way to know because uh down here everything's stripping off. It's kind of corroded or melted, worn it away and stuff. So it's been down here for centuries and just
yeah.
weathered.
It's about to look beautiful down here at one point centuries ago. Um, do you think would the enforcer station have records of where people lived? Uh, well,
Well, his sister
'cause
may have known.
Yeah,
Well, you'd think she knew.
yeah.
oh yeah, of course, yeah. Well, let's head there. That's Lily. Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right. So you guys head over to Habstack 7-17. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're walking along, getting over there, you do see a couple enforcers out walking. They're walking in pairs, and they're looking at each other, laughing and joking. And when they see you, they kind of like stop and look at you, and then you see they talk to each other, they nod, and then they start walking again, and all. It seemed like you know they definitely made note that you were here. So,
We need to guard ourselves because, for all we know, other people have been infected with this thing.
Hmm.
Watch for strange behavior. Although down here, probably all the behavior is strange.
Watch for worms that you might step on or might drop on you from above as well.
Don't drink or eat anything.
fine, Habs. All right, so you arrive at Habsack 7-17. Is a boxy gray, multi-story building. It has arch windows around what looks like carved scarab decorations that have long been worn away.
More bugs.
Yeah.
The main entrance doors have been broken, and they're hanging off. And inside the foyer, there's a lot of gang graffiti and all. And it looks like someone's probably maybe used the foyer for a toilet a few times.
Yep.
Classy joint.
Yeah. Well, she probably has nowhere else to live, so she's probably still here, you'd think.
Mm.
We'll head up to 7 or 17 or whatever that number means.
Yeah. Just watch where we step.
Yep.
So you head up to her hab. Okay. When you arrive at her location, you see that the door has been kicked in. And when you go in, picture like a New York City apartment. There's like a room for a bed and a toilet and a sink is about all that there is in here.
It's a cell. Yeah.
Mhm.
And has it been ransacked?
No, it has not.
Hello? Is anyone here? Lily,
You
are you here?
you, you hear the person across the hallway. they crack their door and they're like going, "Uh, "Are you're looking for Lily?
Yes.
She she's not here. When the body snatchers came for her last night, she wasn't here. Thank goodness.
The body snatchers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't want to run into them. They come out. If you're out on the street, they're going to get you. That's the first time I've seen them come into a building though.
Can you tell us more about the body snatchers? We're friends of Lily's. Her brother uh, has been
Oh
injured, and we need to get a hold of her.
oh Saul. Oh that's uh but you found him. She's been very concerned about him.
Yes,
Because I'm Octavia. It's,
Octavia.
goes, yeah, the body snatchers. You'll see them out there. Their eyes they glow red. Oh no, they search around. They're looking for drunks.
What are they
What?
taking people for? Yep. Yeah.
No, I
Don't know.
I don't ask them.
Could be anything from illegal harvesting for servitor production. Could be again corpse starch manufacturer. It's yeah. There's loads of uses for a dead body.
Okay. But they don't normally break into actual residences to collect people, though.
No, no, I never seen that before.
Yeah.
No.
Uh, do you know where she went?
Uh, you know, I don't know where she went, but uh, she was talking about trying to leave and all, and she was going to meet up with one of Saul's friends to meet up with him, a guy named Cord.
Do you know where we can find Cord?
Oh, he's probably wasting away at the Union Hall. He's ever since they've lost their jobs, that's all they do is drink.
Um, well, that's understandable. Well, thank you. You've been of some help. Um, have you seen? You told us the situation with um, the red-eyed things. Have you seen any other people acting very strangely or not like they normally act?
His well, the uh, the father at the temple, he used to not be a drunk. Now that's all he does is drink ever since the fire.
And you know its father, what's his name?
Father, I will get it to you in just a second.
Catalina Tolovich, something really hard to pronounce.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, it is.
Rolls off the tongue.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, it's quite beautiful. Why can I not find that? She gives you his name though. Oh,
Yeah.
Father Drealock.
Gray Adela.
Right.
Should we check the apartment just in case there's something that might give us some information? Or
It
is
just
just
gives us an idea of maybe what's been left behind or who searched it. Yeah,
yeah.
Also,
it's still info.
yes, do you by chance know where Saul lived?
Oh yeah, yeah. Saul he lived three stories up.
Yeah.
You know his apartment number?
Uh, yeah, I think it was a 27.
27. All right,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Um, we are going to look in her room, but we're not thieves. We're not stealing anything. We're trying to find her. Maybe she left up someplace that she's gone.
Or a message for us,
Oh,
maybe.
It's rather urgent.
Oh, well, she doesn't have anything to steal anyway. None of us do.
Thank you. I'm
Thank you.
going to reach in and pull out. I don't know how solars break down. Is it solar penny?
Yeah, sure.
I'll give her something.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
thank you.
thank you.
Well, let's look here and then let's look upstairs.
Mhm. Yep.
Make with the searching.
Right. So you guys are looking around. All of you can give me an awareness sight.
11. So that will
Nice.
be 3 plus 1,
Nope.
so 4.
Fail.
Nope.
Nice.
Fail.
You're looking around.
You critical,
Lucas,
didn't you?
That's only in
Right.
fighting.
In combat.
Oh, in fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucas, as you look around, the one thing you do find near the bed on the floor, you find some more of that mucus.
Yeah, I'm very much going to be using something to move stuff around. I'm not touching that shit. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
now is this something that looks like it was deposited here when someone came in and threw it up, or was it that it was her that was laying down on a bed and coughed it up?
that you can't tell. It's just like
There isn't a
little.
trail from the mucus. Is there like something slithered from it?
Nope.
Okay.
But it's on the floor. Yeah.
Yep.
On the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a large puddle or is it
No,
just?
no, maybe like about the.
Oh, okay. So just a dribble, not a.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
She
Yeah.
didn't vomit up. Okay.
Someone coughed it up, but didn't cough a whole lot of other stuff with it.
Because it could have been her brother. He might have been here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, I mean, I'll look through her stuff just to see if there's any clue as to where she could have gone or any notes as to what she was afraid of.
Oh, is there a picture so we know what she looks like?
There is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You find a picture of her and Saul. Say happier times, but that's a relative term.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Let's go upstairs.
Mm.
Yep.
I don't like seeing this goo everywhere.
No, because that means now this place could have an infestation, for all we know.
I wonder if there's a way we can figure out if somebody is infected, because they might not show any symptoms at all
For quite a while, yeah.
for a while. See if we can come up with some sort of chemical test, but it'll take work to do that.
Yeah. All right. When you get up to the floor where Saul's apartment is, the door is shut and intact. But you can see around the lock, you can see there's lots of scraping around it and all.
Block picks, yeah. Okay.
I don't
Can
know
we
if anyone's
just-
got an auto pick out.
Is it just open by any chance, or do we have to kick it in?
It is locked. Yes.
Okay.
Well, just kick it in. He's not going to care because he's dead.
Yeah, this is true.
But in case it's maybe booby trapped or anything like that.
Oh, good thinking.
Yep. That's what he
You
used
do
for
it.
lock picking in this game.
Lock picking is it's dexterity skill. You probably don't have the specialization of
No,
lock
I
picking,
don't.
but you can still attempt the roll. Or you could try and kick it down with an athletics might.
I'd be better at trying to lockpick it marginally.
Do you want to try first? If you fail, I'll kick it down.
Yeah, I mean, I could try. I'm not great, but
Yeah.
I'm going to stand around the corner.
Boom!
no, that. Bah. Now that'd be a -1.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll put the boot to it. So that's an athletics might. Okay.
Okay, yep. And if you don't have a specialization, you just roll
Nope,
athletics.
I don't, but I got a success of level of 3. So that's probably good
Okay, yeah.
enough.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You hit it, and those
Clumsy.
cheap interior doors that are kind of
Hmm.
like hollow. That's about what it feels like. So when you hit it, it just kind of swings in. Uh, and when you're standing there, you see a woman, and she throws a knife at you. And when it hits, you realize it's like a butter knife that she threw. Like, and she kind of screams, and
Hmm.
she
Who
and
we should have
Lily?
knocked.
Lily? Sorry.
she's like, go, you're not going to take me. You're not going
We're
to take
not going
me.
to take you. We're not going to take you. We're not going to take you. We're not here to take you.
Okay,
We're
We're
not
give
trying
me.
corpse eaters.
we're
You can,
we're here
you
to we're
can
trying to find out what happened to Sal.
okay. You can give me a rapport, charm, or presence, maybe leadership to calm her down.
Okay. Rapport. Not that great. Presence, not that great.
I'll do
Oh,
rapport.
charm leader. Oh yeah, you do it. Yeah, you could. You're the sweet sister. I'll let her do the talking.
Yeah, I got 32 out of 40.
Okay, yeah, yeah. She
Calm down.
they're going. Who are you?
We've been sent by the Inquisitor Harlequin because uh, you might want to brace yourself. We
Said the
found your
Inquisition. She's
brother.
got to be braced. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
we found your brother. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us. He was found on a train, and there are some questions as to how this has happened. Um,
Yeah. Well, you're with the Inquisition, or is the Emperor finally going to look into what's going on down here?
oh, I'm sure that he is looking into it. However, we're with the branch that investigates criminal activity, and it's not a pleasant thing, but we believe that your brother may have been murdered. Uh, uh,
Oh,
but be grateful because um, we're looking into something. Normally, things that happen way down here in the hive are brushed under the carpet, if you will, and we have reason to. Has your brother been involved in anything illegal lately? And don't worry, you're not in trouble in any way.
I mean, he was probably using some drugs to get rid of the misery and all. Him and his buddy Cord, they'd be going to the Union Hall having drinks and all, and sometimes he'd come home, and I swear it was more than just alcohol, but like him him involved in like illegal besides that, not that I know of.
May we come in?
Of course, yes, of course.
Um, we'll come inside and close the door.
Okay.
There were some very strange things with your brother. It almost looked like he'd been modified to become an internal struggling, not struggling, smuggler.
Internal
He's an
struggle.
internal struggler. He's got an internal struggle. Um, did you know that he only had one lung?
No, no, he couldn't have afforded any type of surgery.
Did he recently travel anywhere outside the hive?
No, I don't think he even left this level or this district.
So it's someone on the doorstep.
How was he acting the day he vanished?
Well, yeah, and understand that I've been very busy trying I try with work and all, but last time I saw him, he'd been drinking a lot, and
Mhm.
he he said he would. I begged him to not go back to the hall, but he decided he was going to. But when he was leaving, the night cycle was starting, and the lights were dimming. So last I saw him, I told him the body snatchers would get him, but he laughed that off.
Oh, and they look for drunks. Hmm.
Drunks don't always have the best judgment.
Yeah.
This may be
So
a slightly odd request, but please bear with us. Has she got long hair or short hair?
Uh, we'll say she has long hair. Mhm.
Do you mind just grabbing your hair and pulling it up and then turn around?
Okay, and so she does, and she turns around, and there's no scar or anything back there.
where did your
That's
brothers
good. That's fine.
where'd your brothers sleep? I mean, we should look and see if
Well,
there's any
this is
evidence
his
or any.
room. We're in his
Oh, yeah, we should
room.
look and see if there's any of that stuff around
Mind
here.
if we look around? Yeah, we're going to look
No,
around.
no. No. Uh, so like as you try and look around, you have to like, excuse me, because it's really tight quarters.
Ah, pardon me.
I'll offer her some consolation and say some prayers with her for her brother.
Okay, yeah, she she appreciates it, and there's the emperor protects. No, like
Except for
although
your brother.
sometimes I think he's forgotten about us, but he has so much he has to watch out for.
Well, the emperor moves in mysterious ways.
Indeed. Yeah, looking through here,
Yeah,
you don't find anything.
yeah. How do people
You
manage
were
to stay
saying
drunk in
about
these societies? Is the Union Hall booze, is it free for people? Is that what it is? Like if he's not employed anymore, where's he getting his cash for his booze? Or is he selling body parts?
Poor people have always been able to get booze usually.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out
It's
how
definitely not
people have it.
Lagavulin, but it's not Scotch.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's so cheap it
you
doesn't
were
matter.
you were saying about how the Emperor or how the Inquisition are now taking an interest in what's going on down here. When you say what's going on down here, what kind of things just specifically are you talking about?
It's like, well, a few months ago, you know, people started, couple people started disappearing. You know, that was when the Tantalus corporation was actually functioning, and they some of the night workers would disappear, and well, then the enforcers, you know, they stopped enforcing laws. They started more harassing people, and and then the church. There was a preacher there, a father. Let me get his name. A father
Greylock.
Faban. No. The other one, Father Faban. He said that the worms that walk were here.
Oh,
They're here, and he's we believe he set the fire, and he said it was the only way to purge.
Hmm.
You know, it's like with the enforcers not enforcing the laws, the church burning everything down. You would think that we stop producing goods. You think they would care.
Hmm. The company or this syndicate, what was it you say you called them? Did they have any business rivals?
If they did, I well, no. I mean, I put grease on the cogs before they got shipped
Hmm.
out. It was for
Gotcha.
16
So it's not
hours a
like
day.
It's not like there's any corporate warfare going on that was of common knowledge to even the troops on the ground level, as it were.
No, no, not that I know of.
Hmm. And reference to worms that walk, I'm guessing, doesn't spark any knowledge for
No.
us.
Mm-mm.
Do you
Well,
know if,
except the worms that walk.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know if this Father Faban, is he still around?
He died in the fire.
He died in the fire. Did he have an assistant or anyone who survived?
Yeah, Father Draylock.
Oh, Father Draylock did survive. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
About that
Um,
time, you hear a bell tolling outside, and some people, you hear some people moving in the hallway at all, and she's like, "That's the almshouse. They have a little bit of the Tantalus syndicate. They donating food, and they have some food to hand out. It's pretty bland soup, but it does have some meat in it, and also keeps you going."
we are we are investigating, so we're here in the district until we're satisfied or find the answers. So if you think of anything or you hear anything, please come and find us.
No.
And
Oh, where are you staying?
well, so far we're not staying anywhere. We haven't gotten that
Oh,
far, but uh, you'll find us here in the district somewhere.
okay.
Um,
Thank you.
could you point us in the direction of
The church?
the place where all
Or
the
the,
people are drinking?
oh, that's the Union Hall.
Oh, the Union Hall?
Union Hall.
Yep.
Where would because the father is also drinking now too, so you're right. Yeah, we're gonna
Hmm.
go there
And
later, Alice.
Cord was his friend.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So, yeah, she gives you directions. The Union Hall's almost right in the middle of the district. So, number 9.
Mm. Probably is drinking at all hours, so we might as well go there.
Looking at the map, there is a hostel, so there's one place
All
that we
right.
can stay potentially.
Um, trying to some clarification. Most of this level burned, right? So
Yep. Hmm.
obviously some of the dwellings are still intact.
Yeah.
Um, the church burned. So Father Dreadlock does not currently have a church. There's no
Yeah.
church building and no temple. All right.
Well, there's the remains of one.
There's the remains, right?
Yeah.
We should probably also check the remains of the Tantalus
Hmm.
to see if they had any giant vats of worms or who knows. So somebody's the villain here, obviously.
Yeah.
Got to find out what people were doing. Um, yeah, so we got to talk to the father, but probably the Union Hall. That seems like where everybody might be right now. How much time do we have before the dark cycle
You get
comes?
about an hour.
Yeah. Though we're not afraid of the body snatchers anyway, because we're not drunks.
Hmm.
And
But
I've
we're
got a
outsiders.
chainsaw.
And I have a chainsaw,
Mm.
and he has a chainsaw,
Yeah.
and you have a chainsaw.
All
I
right.
don't. I've got a las pistol. That's about all I've got.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you guys head over to the
Yep.
Union Hall.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So the Union Hall, it's marked with the Third Tantalus Workers Union, and when you show up, there is a large gentleman standing, as in muscular, standing by the entrance. And as you approach, he's like, "You have your union card?"
Oh, we're not with the Union. We're with the Inquisition.
Oh, uh, it's like, you have proof of that?
I just give him a raised eyebrow.
Okay, give me a presence intimidation. I'll give you a plus 20. God, my rolls are terrible.
The plus 20, that's a 70. So,
Oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah.
yeah, I got 52. I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. I got negative. So, yeah, he kind of backs down on that. He's like, on, well, you understand it's my job, too.
Hmm.
Of course, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
It's
come on
also your
in.
place.
Yeah. Oh, when you step in, it's very smoky inside, and a lot of men are sitting in groups. They've got their cigarettes out, the glow sticks, and they're drinking. And when you come in, they all kind of turn and look at you. And then they go back to their conversation.
We're looking for a gentleman named Cord, a friend of Sal. Is it Arbist?
Yep,
Arbist.
Harvest.
yep.
Yep.
As one of them goes, "What do you want with corn?"
His friend Sal has been injured. We need to speak to him. He's not in any uh he's not in any jeopardy or anything like that. We're investigating.
Goes, he goes over to a like a phone on the wall. He picks it up. He goes, "Hey, you got some visitors. I don't know who they are, but a Sly let it in, so they must be okay." Okay, hangs up. He's like going, this way, ma'am and gentlemen,
Sister.
sister. Sorry, we don't get a lot of holy folks down here anymore. Didn't recognize you.
Speaking of which, we heard it's a tragedy. You had the fire and the temple was destroyed. Is Father Draylock here?
He's probably crawled up in his what's left of his temple.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So they bring you on. They take you up to uh, the second level. They get
Can
you
I say
there.
too that if
Uh-huh.
anybody in here has turning their back to us, we see the back of their neck if there's any.
Oh, okay, yeah. This
Yeah.
guy does it. Um, as you get to the top, he comes to the door and he's like going. He's like, "Do you mind letting me see the back of your neck?"
Ah, show the back of my neck.
Looks at it and all. Goes, "Okay." He's like, "Come on in, sister," and then does the same with the other
Mhm.
two. And you come in and you sitting at a desk. You see a gentleman. He looks like he just has the aura of he's in charge down here.
Mm.
Sits back and he's like going, "Ah, I was told I had visitors that were friends of Saul." He's like going, "Is he dead?"
He is. We're sorry.
Hmm. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's a loss. But when I hadn't seen him for a while, I figured he was.
Were you aware of the infection that he had?
That's what they got him. I wasn't aware that he was infected. He wouldn't
Well,
have.
you
I
seem to
got.
look at the back of our necks, and we've been looking at the back of yours. We're
I'm
aware of
aware.
this thing.
I'm aware of the infection, where it's coming from. Nearest I can figure is that wherever those those freaks that come out at night taken. That's where they're doing it.
You mean the corpse, the body snatchers?
Body snatchers, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. This used to be pretty good territory to be running a racket. Now it's a death trap.
And do you know of other people down here that you've found that have the scarification on the back of their necks?
If we find it, we burn it. Because
Sounds good.
look here real quick. They turn into like just they melt away, and they're almost like this ooze that just bubbles and then drains down into the cracks. You have to wash. Takes forever to wash it off.
Do you have any idea where this came from?
I no, I don't know where it would have come from.
Have any idea how long it's been going on?
Hmm.
6 weeks.
When did you
No.
first see people start to change?
Uh, he's like going. I first time I noticed something happening was about a little over a year ago. First, I
Oh.
just thought people were you know they found a new drug. Oh, and I thought maybe I could move in, maybe get another monopoly going. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the liquor business is pretty good when you've got a bunch of workers, blue collar workers. But then I thought there was a new drug coming in that was trying to bump me out. I wasn't going to stand for that, but I could never find any drug coming in. That's when I knew started noticing something was weird.
You say a
More and more
drug, the
people.
people were acting
Yeah,
euphoric, or they weren't so
no,
up.
this almost zoned out. Like you would talk to and they would respond, but like in a monotone voice. They when they walked, it was very almost like you know those puppets with strings on it when they move.
Very animated.
So you say you didn't know that Sal was infected, but had he started acting oddly?
No, no. Last I saw him, he was fine. He was
When was
he
that?
like where was that? Oh, it was 3 weeks ago was the last time I saw him.
I turn to the other two and say, if an infection can take over in 3 weeks, and this has been going on for a year,
Could be a lot of them, yeah.
could be a lot of them.
But if that father who figured out something was going on was very strategic when he set the fire to the factory, maybe he killed a bunch of them.
Maybe.
Can I get
Well,
a
hmm,
uh, intuition people check to make sure this guy's on the level with us?
Sure.
he's pretty much confessed to being a criminal boss. I mean, what's he hiding?
Yeah, we
Well, it
don't care about that.
depends if he's either obscuring anything or he's deliberately feeding us bullshit. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 03, so that'll
Oh,
be a
wow.
pass
Oh,
by the people. We have 5.
okay.
Nice.
You're gonna make me actually look up this guy's skill against what I wrote with that.
You read him like a book.
Okay.
I know you're kind.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Plus five's really well. He's not giving you. You get a sense that he is holding back on a couple things.
Hmm.
But does it feel like the stuff that he's told us is
Yeah.
probably accurate? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's easier to lying through the truth isn't effective.
Hmm.
Or was that lie by omission?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I could maybe narrow my eyes slightly, but not in a kind of more of a kind of quizzical manner rather than a hostile manner. Just go look him in the eye and say, we're not here to point fingers at you or set any arbiter or enforcer on you. This would be a lot easier if we all lay our cards on the table.
Okay. Uh, give me a rapport there, or a presence. I'll let you pick which one you specialization you want.
I'm good at either, so
Okay.
I'll go with rapport.
All right.
Would I don't suppose charm would
Yeah. Yeah.
factor into this.
Yeah. Sure.
I, that makes
Or
it
inquiry.
marginally
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've got again. They're both exactly the same skill.
All right.
For level zero. Um, 01, so
Oh
I'm getting
wow.
passed by 5.
I don't
These
even have
guys
to
like
look it
me.
up. I rolled
You're
60.
his
So
long lost brother at this point.
yeah. Yeah. He kind of looks at you and he's like going, well, it's like I was assigned here by my higher ups, and they when I came here, they had me escort someone here. He was heavily cloaked and all. They said that he was very important, and I just the way he moved, it wasn't like the others, but like you know, you come to some places where it's hard to squeeze through, and he was a big man, and he would just squeeze through it like it was nothing, like his
Like he could
bones and
wriggle his way
muscles
through,
didn't.
really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like he was squishy.
Yeah, it's a deliberate choice of the word wriggle. When you say higher ups, I'm not going to push you on that, though. I don't think that's relevant to our inquiry as such. But what else did they tell you about this guy? Why was he being sent down here? What was your job in looking out for him?
we were gonna we're gonna set up you get down on these levels and stuff that drips down and all. Can have a psychotropic effect, and
Mm.
our plan originally was to collect it. I mean, it's free product you can sell to people higher up, and they get high on it, and your cost is next to nothing. But
So he's a scientist of types or chemist.
that's what I assumed, but they never had any interest in it. We were setting up collecting some of the the runoff, and yeah, I don't, never cared.
Hmm. Do you know where we'd be able to get plans of the level? So the architectural plans?
Uh, Me, no, don't know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm thinking I'll kind of direct this to the others in the group then. I'm thinking if we can potentially find where that runoff is, where those points on the map where the architecture would allow that runoff to gather in certain places to a greater um what's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
Not frequency.
this
Yeah.
A
this guy
greater
was
amount
the
would be concentrated. Yeah, that's it, those points.
this gentleman was the escort. I mean, do you remember where you basically set him up? He must have required you put him into a particular area. You must at least know that much.
Well, when we got here, I mean, we both set up at the hostel house at first, and then
Hmm.
I moved in here took over the business of the liquor trade here. You
Hmm.
know, we convinced the previous owner that it was in his interest to hand it over.
Right.
And, and I've been staying here. I don't know where he's went.
Did he have a
Like divide
name?
and
Did you
conquer.
call him anything?
I did. Where is that dude's name? He asked me to call him a churgeon.
Is
Oh,
that
So just
TCH or
no, that's the
sure?
old
CH,
medieval doctor or
the
surgeon, right?
doctor.
Yeah,
Ah,
surgeon. So he's a very witty fellow if he named himself that. And was this about a year ago that you moved him in, or was it much longer than that?
No, it was about a year ago. That's
When
when
the
I
people
got.
started vanishing?
And started appearing with problems on the back of their necks afterwards.
Surgical. Yeah.
Well, I didn't start. Yeah, I mean, it was a few months later that you started noticing it
Yeah, it took him
because
a while to get up to speed. Well, you know the area well enough. If you were to set up some kind of operating theater around here, where would you think would be a good place to do that?
nowhere here, but
Hmm.
yeah.
not sterile.
No, well, we don't care about
Definitely.
stereo, but I mean, he's got to have some place, right?
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of buildings
Yeah,
left and all. So I mean, but before there was lots
yeah,
of
lots of
things.
buildings.
Mhm.
Or do you by chance have a small sample of this drug, this stuff that you were collecting?
Because I do.
Can I see it? That's all.
Yeah.
It's gonna look the same, I'm sure.
Gets up and he goes to the safe. He opens it up, and it's like a not quite a vial, but because it's what he would put it. And it looks like how like oil looks when it's in water. It's got kind of like
Sure.
that shimmer. It kind of looks like that.
And it doesn't look like the goo.
No,
Oh,
Hmm. Where did he get that sample from?
he goes, well, I collected it from the runoff.
Oh, right. This is the runoff stuff, not the
yeah.
Hmm.
the bug stuff. Yeah, okay.
But I was wondering if that was maybe where he was, how they're manufacturing it. Um, hmm. Well, it
So
looks like we've got to visit a couple of other places.
yeah, yeah. This wonderful drug, has that been being moved, or is that just nothing's been going on with it?
Unfortunately, nothing. I mean, that's why I thought it was going to be a good deal. I mean, you could
Yeah,
make some money off of the liquor business, but when people don't got a job, it's less and less.
less and less. So yeah, Churchin hasn't held up his end of the business.
No. About then you hear like an alarm. You
Hmm.
recognize it as announcing the night cycles.
Right.
We need to get to that hostel then.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Cord, for your
fast.
help. I'm sorry that you lost your friend.
Yeah.
Uh, and if you know anything that can help us track this down, stop it, and punish the guilty,
We'll all
Well,
benefit.
of course. Of course.
Now, if we potentially find this Chirurgeon and realize and have definitive proof that he is the cause of what's going on here, would you be adverse to joining forces to take care of him?
No, he didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
oh,
And if I could tell to the higher ups that some strangers came in and wasn't me, and I can get the hell out of this shithole.
Okay. In which case, we'll probably need. It'll be easier if we were to be able to get hold of you without any problems. Can you give us cards to help avoid problems at the door?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Gets out some union cards. He's got a whole stack of them.
So if we'll be in touch if we find out where this guy is, and we need some help in maybe purifying the area.
Yeah, we don't say that in front of this guy. But
Yeah.
if we're leaving the building as we get outside in private again, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we might have to literally purge this entire level if there's an infection here and we can't control it.
Well, I don't think, from what he was saying, I don't think he'd be averse to that anyway, because he wants to pull the ripcord and get the hell out of here anyway.
Except I don't know that we can let anyone leave because they might be infected.
Well, it looks like they're being deliberately infected by Churgeon. He's inserting the insect into them.
Yeah, this
So
is
it's not a it's
Let's
an
hope that's the
infection.
case.
It's an infection by surgery, so we should be able to separate the wheat from the chaff, as it were.
Let's hope that didn't just start that way, and now those little worms that Sal barfed out aren't infecting people all over the level. Worst case scenario, we firebomb the entire level.
Well, that's thorough. Yeah. I think we should
Now,
we should mug some of these body snatchers. They can probably lead us back to the main place.
we've got options whether we go to the what's the place called? The
Father
hostel.
Draylock?
Or well, no, it's night sight.
Oh.
I think it's walking
Yeah.
around on the streets is probably not too wise.
Mhm.
But what about we go back to the Habstack and see if we can crash the night with Lily? Because it'd be safety in numbers.
Remember, they did try to get into her, so
Yeah, exactly. So she's
why
got to
would
be
they
on
do
guard.
that unless she knew something? We forgot about the priest.
Yeah, Father Draylock. He's
Father Traylock.
he must
Well,
know something.
Since that, well, but do we try to interrogate him now, or do we wait until tomorrow? Because the gongs are ringing.
Or is he here? I mean, if he's drinking his sorrows away,
He's
he might
probably
be
in
actually
his
in here.
church.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
the
they
what's left
said.
of the temple.
Probably not advisable to go there now. Then I would advocate. I'd say we go,
Until
we haul up for the night, we get rested, and then we go see him in the morning, assuming that
all
we're
right,
staying here fine.
yeah,
Fair enough.
that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. All
We're
right.
gonna be-
So, are you going to the Habstack or to the hostel?
I'd suggest the Habstack,
Let's
We're
go
going to be
that
stacked
way.
like cordwood in there, but yeah, the Habstack.
but hey, it's probably better in there than it is at the hostel. For all we
Yeah,
know, the
that's
hostel
true.
might be a great place to get ambushed.
Yep. Okay.
Thanks. All right. So you
Excuse me,
Yeah.
miss. We're going to be staying with you for tonight.
We're protecting you.
We're protecting you, yeah.
Yes,
No, we're just too cheap to spend money in the hostel.
all right. As you guys are headed back, all of you can give me an awareness sight at plus 20.
Okay.
I am walking with my eyes closed. I got a
Five,
96.
5 success levels.
Oh,
Just the one from me.
I got lucky
Basil
that time.
sees
okay.
everything.
So as you're walking along, Wilkes, you see off in the distance, you see two pairs of red eyes moving around
Ooh.
out on the streets.
Okay,
And,
I'll nudge,
Ba-
point, point.
Basil, with your 5 success levels, you see that. You see the two eyes moving around and all, but you also see that they're moving around, and they've actually got like 3 legs, and they, you know how spider legs got like multiple joints and stuff, and they're kind of walking on those kind of
Multi-segmented, yeah.
yeah, thank you, I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah. Xenos or mutants there, gentlemen? I feel the urge to kill them now, but if you want to wait till tomorrow, we can do that.
I would rather we just get in the hab stack.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
not call
But I'm
attention
sure
to
they
ourselves.
cut apart rather nicely, I suspect. I got an itchy chainsaw finger.
Okay. All right, you guys make it back to the hab stack. When you get to Saul's door,
Mhm.
you try and open it. You can tell that she's moved the bed against the door. Yeah.
We'll
Lily.
knock this
Yeah, we
time.
knocked this
Yeah.
time.
So, yeah. She'll,
Lily, it's us.
all right. She lets you come in and you guys can work out the logistics of sleeping. And
I'll sleep in the closet.
closet. What?
I'll sleep as I do in the monastery, standing up, rigid, and
Mhm.
not falling over.
In a corner somewhere, leant up against the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you guys are sleeping about 5.5 hours into the sleeping and all. You're woken up by screaming out on the street.
What in
Is there a window?
blazes?
It's like one of those about that big.
Slats.
Oh, wow. So we have to kind of like push each other aside to look out. That's terrible.
What do you
Gentlemen,
see,
should we go
Basil?
and deal with it?
I said, what do you see at the crack?
What do I see? Do I see anything?
You can't. Yeah.
Just hear it rather than see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to the rescue. We're just going outside to see if we can see what's going on.
Yeah, we could follow them.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's rather than intervene, how about we stealthily observe from a distance? But who is actually stealthy amongst us? Because I'm about Blatantson.
37. Anyone sneakier than
25.
that?
You're the most
We're all-
sneaky, Basil.
Wow, that's really
by
kind of
a
impressive.
couple of points. Yeah, you are the most not
That's
blatant.
still not
We
great.
need our
what
assassin friend.
What type of armor are you wearing, Basil?
I usually wear my full garb because that's protection, but it's loud.
Yep. So you would roll with disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not your sneaky guy for this. Creak, creak, creak.
Well, then, since I'm not wearing any noisy armor, and I'm not going there. I'm going out the door and just standing there, able to come back inside quickly if I need to, and see if I can see anything.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get out there and you kind of look around, but kind of get a feel for where to look. Give me an awareness sound.
Oh, well, I got 46 out of 55. So,
Okay, yeah. So even though it's kind of echoing off, you hear it kind of headed out toward, not quite at the where the Union Hall is, but in that direction. And all you hear you hear the screaming, and then you
does
hear
it sound like they're dragging somebody drunk?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then a moment later, you see a couple enforcers come around a corner laughing.
I'll just go back inside. I think that the body snatchers grabbed a drunk.
Do you think the enforcers are getting paid off or they don't care?
I don't think they give a shit.
Huh.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
But when you go back inside, the night cycle's gonna pass. Uneventful for that. Once that's over with, you can see coming through the little slat. It gets a little bit lighter as they turn the lights back. The automatic lights brighten up back down here for simulate day.
Hmm.
We
Thank you
gotta go
first,
see the
sister.
priest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay.
first, we should see
So,
a man about a horse, right?
all right. Yeah. Let's take a quick break. Let me fill up my water, and then we'll be
Cool.
right back.
10 minutes later.
All right. Okay. So you guys are headed over to the temple.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. When you make it to the temple, it was obviously kind of burned out, but a lot of the skeleton is still left of it. Must have been massive back in its heyday, but now it's just the bones of it that are left. So, uh,
Well, there must
yeah,
be something that he's managing to live in. So if we walk around, we should see whatever little structure he's managed to make for himself.
yeah. When you come in, you see there's still a pulpit,
Hmm.
and he is you see the father up there. It looks like he's preparing a sermon or something. But the pews are all burned, and so if anyone was to come, they'd have nowhere to sit or anything. And he looks up at you, and you can all see that all of his fingers are kind of bandaged.
Hmm.
Oh, and he's like going, "Oh, some flock." He's like going, "Are you here to be led to the Emperor's light?"
We're already there. Father Draylock.
Yes, yes, yes. That is me. I provide the enlightenment for the wonderful people down here in Costcoa.
We've been sent by the Inquisition to look into a number of things, including the big fire that took place. I'm sorry that the temple was burned.
Oh yes, yes. It was quite the loss. We had beautiful murals.
Now, we've been told, and we'd like you to confirm for us, that it was burned by Father Fabian.
Uh, yeah, he was quite mad. You must understand, and he set the fire. He thought he was going to do good, but he bankrupted the company by burning their factory and so made everyone starve. They're quite desperate and stuff, and so he's quite insane.
Why? What was he saying? Can you
He's
tell us?
Oh, he was talking about how there was the enemy was here. The enemy was within, that they were taking over, and it was the only way to save it. And he couldn't see the light that the emperor loves all his children of his imperium.
Did he have something? What was he claiming that was wrong with the people
He said
here?
they weren't people. I mean, how could he say that? They walk, they moved around, they're humans. Do we not accept people with deformities?
Oh, did you see some of these people he was talking about?
He goes, I still see them. They're still here, and they're productive and caring citizens. I'm raising one.
I
Well,
I haven't got law theology, but that sounds really close to fucking heresy. What he's saying. Can I do a law check?
Sure. Yeah, give me a lore.
Yeah. Ah, no. I'm
No.
dubious about. Shouldn't there be something about kill the mutant or purge the
Yeah.
mutant in there somewhere?
These are mutants,
unless
though. These are
unless it's
citadels.
beneficial.
Mm.
um, I say, how compassionate of you. You help
Yes.
those who are downtrodden.
Mhm.
To better clarify our way of thinking, could you show us your charge? Who are you raising?
Of course, of course. He's like, come with me. And he steps down. He goes back to where the
We
rectory
could
would
we
be.
can see the back of his neck now, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Looks normal
yeah.
probably though, because he's a
Mm-hmm.
deluded idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
And
Make sure that las pistol is handy. Yeah.
Yeah.
he kind of just kind of moves like some debris out of the way and goes in. He's like, here is my child. And he's like, oh, and I've adopted him. And all of you can give me a discipline fear.
Oh shit.
I knew I
Oh,
invested and
is anyone else drilled in this group? Do any of you guys have drilled?
No.
No,
Oh,
I
because
know
if you
that.
do, we get a mutual bonus for everyone who has it. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. That's too bad.
I'm administratum. I'm not militarum.
I got
I know. It's just oh
uh,
well.
I passed with 2.
Okay. Okay.
Likewise, too. 22 is good.
No, I failed by 2, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. So the soldier,
Oh no,
you
wait a
got.
minute. No,
Oh,
so I forgot I have advantage. No, I'm
okay.
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 I
All
forgot.
right. Yeah. So you step in, and what you see this bipedal. It's in the shape of a human. It's got legs, arms, head, maybe about 3 feet tall. About a toddler size. But it is definitely made up of worms that are all crawling and stuff. And next to it is a dead body that it has obviously been eating on. And he's like going, look how it helps clean up and all. He's like,
No,
say
no, 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 no,
hello.
no, 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 no.
Well, that's not
Sister,
going to kill it.
that
I've
hand
well, go ahead.
flame.
Yeah,
I don't have
I've got
flame.
my
I'm just cutting.
I've got my hand flamethrower and say, Father, you're a little delusional, and I'm going to blast it with the
Okay.
hand
All
flamer.
right. Okay, so you're who are you sawing there, Basil? The thing or the father? And
I'm not signing the father. He's just a deluded idiot. I'm
okay,
signing the thing.
okay. Give me a melee.
Okay, hold on. So that's 3 success levels.
Okay.
So that's the damage is damage plus your success levels, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So I should do 9 minus its armor.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't have any armor. You kind of hit it when you hit it, and you know how chainsaws have like that thing where the stuff that gets shot out of it. You get
Mhm.
all this milky mucus crap shooting
Ah,
out of your
ah, ah.
chainsaws. And as you cut it in half, it kind of falls, and you see the two ends start crawling back toward each other.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, sister, this is all yours.
Okay.
I'm just
No!
keeping.
And the,
I'm
the
keeping my
father's
las
like,
pistol trained on the priest because he is a little nutty.
Yeah,
yeah. The father's like,
I
no, no,
I got
what are
an
you doing?
my melee is 18 out of 45, so that's 3 successes.
Yep, yeah.
And how do I do damage? Let's see, the hand flamer
Yeah,
7
yes,
plus SL.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
success
7
levels.
plus 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so 10. Yeah. It's a child of this thing, so it just kind of the worms they kind of pop as it gets hot in there and burn out. And the father he kind of goes down and he's trying to hold it, and his hands are like starting to cook.
There's no hope for some people.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that if the priest is deluded and he's trying to grab it and I'm flaming it,
Yeah, he's
He's going to
like,
catch fire.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to flame the priest as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
Basil, put him out of his misery.
Pop his head off.
Yeah,
Roll on the
yeah.
heretic.
You'll have to roll for that. He's not. He's so gone.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh, who?
Sorry, the Emperor protect us.
Emperor on Earth, I think.
Emperor on Earth protect us. Yes.
Holy
Emperor on
throne.
Terra or Earth? I guess Terra.
There.
Whatever.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, Holy Terror.
Well, that was
Don't
truly
forget
disgusting. It's just
and now we know more. These things feed on humans.
Well,
Oh
they
Mhm.
my
feed on blood,
goodness.
and blood is in humans, so it makes sense.
But that's really interesting though, because they're just feeding on humans straight for blood, but Sal was set up specially to feed one inside of him.
It
More
was
than one.
incubator.
More than one. So what is going on with Churgeon? What did he do? What was he thinking?
He's infecting. He walked through the a door too large, and he.
Well,
Well, look at this thing. This
I don't
thing
think
was
he's
made out
these
of worms.
things. I don't think he's these things. These things probably aren't human intelligence.
I don't know what they
He's
are.
something else
Uh,
then. Churgeon's something else.
I think Churgeon is a big conglomeration of these
Well, he might be a okay. Might be a big
things in
cover.
That
human
was my
form.
That's your guess?
that was my
Okay.
impression that he's a lot of maggots or a lot of
Okay.
worms in a robe, and that's how he's able to squeeze through
And he
ridiculously
somehow
small places.
traveled all the way from 6'5", 3'6", whatever.
Hmm.
Just
Well,
over.
we're getting that much closer to purging this entire level.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, my my gut reaction is that if this guy was made into a walking incubator, that he'd
Yeah.
been let loose, and that this Chirurgeon would know roughly when he was going to pop, and
Yeah.
that if he was sent down or controlled via that thing in his neck into the um, into the train network, and the train network, if I'm right, it runs
Oh,
underground.
right. What level did he pop on? He didn't
he
pop on
popped.
70.
This one.
Yeah,
He did pop on 70.
yeah. It's sort of the train level. Yeah, well, yeah. It runs through like tubes and
So
tunnels and everything.
Churgeon
So,
was hoping to have him pop on a different level so he'd spread to another floor.
well, no,
But
I'm
he
thinking
failed
that
then.
I'm thinking he's hiding down in the tunnels, because if he would let the guy loose in an area and was going to go, right, I'll give you 10 minutes to go pop, and then all my little babies are going to come out of you. I think he'd rather have that happen somewhere where he can control the
Collect them
environment.
easily. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense if he's hiding somewhere underground.
Right. And the tube system probably has repair side tunnels and ducts underneath the tube proper or something. So he'd collect them as they came down.
There's a
Again,
million places to hide. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if also that's where these natural runoffs for all this
Right.
the runoff
They've got to
is
come to the
happening,
lowest
that it
point
would,
somewhere on the level. So yeah, the
yeah.
tubes would make sense.
Mm.
That's the
Well,
map.
fireworks. You know that.
Yep, fire does work. Sure record it.
I
Can
wonder
I
if we
set a
should.
chainsword on fire and have a flaming chainsword? Is that a thing?
I'm sure you could probably do that.
Okay, just
Coat,
checking.
coat it in promethium, set it alight. It's all good.
Yeah.
How long did it take us to get down to this level?
Uh, pretty much the whole day.
We are a long way from home.
We're a long way from strategic supplies to
Mhm.
make any fire bombs.
Well, unless
You-
there's anything that we can use down here, like
Well, there's
natural
the alcohol.
resources.
Yeah. Then he's agreed to help us.
Alcohol's not really a very hot fire, though.
Um,
Could roll it out. Unless he's got access to stronger stuff, like
I mean, he's watering down
gasofuel.
or something. Yeah.
Well, I mean like gasofuel or
Yeah, what's left of the manufacturer down here? Is there any of the infrastructure left?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they were manufacturing like cog parts or machinery like that, they must have had like a smelting plant. They can create fire from that. They must have things like promethium supplies on the level somewhere.
Would that have gone up in the fire though? I mean, when
Oh,
would that burn?
that's what I was wondering, if the infrastructure survived. If there's some of it left,
Oh, I
then we can
see.
probably tap into it.
Because I think the body snatchers are worm creatures and they're
Mhm.
gathering up food to take down there to feed to the.
Right. Uh, there's an aqueduct on this map too. Would that be a good structure for carrying these things? Or is that just is
Could
that what's
drown them.
considered?
Mhm.
If they drown, yeah.
Well, if not, it kills the food supply.
That does work. Killing the food supply does work.
Starve them.
I don't know. I think
Interesting.
we should try following some of the corpse takers, find out where these guys are operating. Unless we can go digging around in the tube tunnels like you suggested.
I kind of agree, and I think that's probably where they'll take us. But I want to have a bunch of fire bombs
Ready, yes.
before we
All right.
go down to the tubes, because your
We could talk, yeah,
bullets and your
blaze
chainsaw
guns
didn't
and
do
no, that
anything.
was awful. That was pathetic.
Yeah, and if we are going down there, which my gut is telling me we probably are,
We can
then
go to the market
I
and see what we
I
can
want to
find.
go. Yeah, I want to go armed with plans of the place. I don't want to go walking in there and not know the lay of the land.
Yeah, agree. We can go to their market area and see if we can find fire, glazing tools or something that flamethrowers or that we could easily modify into flamethrowers.
Oh, there must be there must be some place in the area that has those architectural plans.
Well,
Mm.
I'll look it
Cord
up.
might know the area.
Cord might know, yeah, because part of his setup involves knowing layouts, probably.
I think we should trust him and tell him what the situation is, and we need to get a bunch of people with flamethrowers and
Fire
purge the
bombs.
level, because the only other alternative would be to leave this area, go upstairs and tell them to purge the entire level, which kills
Okay.
everybody. We don't want that to happen. I don't really care if it happens.
Also, it's possible Churgeon will escape whatever happens and he'll just move on. We do want to
Yeah.
nail that guy.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try and find some plans and try and find
Mhm.
some fuel
Additional
for a fire.
firepower.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, Wilkes, we'll say if you go talk to Cord, they do have some plans of the level. No. Going to look for. So, were you going to go to the market or were you going to go to the old factory?
Well, we're going to go to the market first, I think, to see if we can find, actual. Maybe they use flamethrowers for drying paint. Who knows what they use them
Okay.
for? But
Yeah.
Maybe,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, we'll make that quick. The market, it's like a flea market. So they're like selling, like whatever they could try. And it's pretty sad because like they're selling it to other people that don't have money also. So it's just like almost
They're
like
better
a
off checking the factory ruins. Yeah.
yeah.
all right.
Ooh. All
Poor
right.
trying to exploit the poor. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All of their problems will be solved soon enough if we.
Mhm.
All right. So getting to the factory there. Uh,
Mhm.
You can see that, yeah, like it'd been kind of gutted out, but it was made to handle smelting and everything else.
Mhm.
So like, just a normal fire is really not going to destroy it at all. It's
Right, right.
built to deal with fires, and so when you go inside, you
Mhm.
can see that the fire head went through here, but the machinery and stuff is still around. It looks like maybe it just burnt all the wood and everything that would have
So
been
it's
easily
still
burned.
kind of functional then, is it?
Well, like the belts and everything would have burned off, and
Right.
also, but yeah, you could get it working again. It would just cost a lot.
There are
Mhm.
probably tanks that have stuff in them that were thick enough that they didn't blow up.
Right.
Yeah. We'll say you guys kind of look around, and we'll see how long it takes you. Give me a let's go with a logic investigation. Kind of identifying the proper.
Oh, 4 out of 30.
nice.
So that's
Okay.
Yeah.
More than I got. I got one success, so you got a lot.
Yeah, sister, you kind of reason, okay, well, there's where the main engine for running the factory was. Makes sense that the tanks would be over there. And yeah, you find it without
these
any
are
problem at
filled
all.
with petroline.
Yeah, all the promethium and gas and petrol you could use. Okay.
Hmm.
So,
Are we making a bomb out of this? Or are we using it to fuel
Well-
a very large flamethrower?
if there's hoses, see, I don't know if there's a hose that long or one that we could.
Mhm. These are really big tanks. I don't think we can just move them,
I think-
can we?
I think buckets of, well, how do we do this? What
This
do we
is
have
how
water
I've got-
balloons?
This is why I've got a criminal who is organising a liquor business. He's got to have bottles.
You're right.
Literally get an army of folks down
Molotovs?
here to make as
Yeah,
many
Molotovs.
Promethean Molotovs that they can possibly make.
Yep. Giant stack piles of them. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. So, you get some bottles there. Maybe a couple of them weren't empty, but the guys helping you out, they make sure that they empty out the bottle before they fill it up.
Hmm.
Yeah, and making a Molotov cocktail is not rocket science, so they kind of get it made. But yeah,
You do kind of think that in his business that you'd ask him for bottles and he'd take you out back and show you the mountain of empty
Yeah.
bottles.
I have a recycle program too. Look at this.
Yeah. Take care of stuff.
Yeah, so maybe put them into little hand carts or something so we can each have, I don't know, 30 of them.
I love it. The shopping carts filled with Molotovs rolled around by half-drunk gangsters. What's more
I love
perfect?
It's awesome. Okay.
Maybe a drum of it left so we can always completely soak an area before setting it alight as well.
Mm.
So give some
Yeah.
options on our MOs. Yeah.
Garden sprayer.
Mhm. So with the blueprints, can we kind of tease out a good spot or
Yeah,
Well,
I
see if
mean,
we
like,
can-
go.
I was just going to say, if we can piece together some evidence from the people who live here where the body snatchers are coming from,
Mhm.
then
where
we
they're
can
going?
probably figure that's where they're going.
Yeah. And then maybe reference that where the guy blew up.
It's literally a hive inside the hive.
Yeah.
Or the hostel is right near what seems marked on the map as is it Arteria exit? A tunnel.
Mhm. Yep.
So see if anyone at the hostel has seen, hey, have you seen lots of players of Red Eyes going down into that tunnel
Yeah.
during the night?
Okay. Yeah, you go ask that. Give me a rapport inquiry.
I think I'm pretty good at that from memory.
Yep.
Yes, I am. So 50. So,
29 out of 40. So 2
Ah,
successes.
Yeah.
apparently, I called his mother some kind of derogatory insult. That's a minus
Well,
4.
that was a compliment last decade.
Yeah.
How could
Yeah,
you
I
know?
know. Well, they are different people down on this level.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
That's
exactly.
totally different. All right, so but sister, he goes in the tunnel. Nah, I don't ever think. He's like on those red eyes. They had we'll just use directions. They head south from here. What I see in to the
South from where?
from the hostel. Which is 6.
Where's the hostel?
It's at the top of the map, so we'll call that north for.
Okay.
Towards the train station.
They headed south from the hostel?
Yeah, when he saw it, they were usually headed south.
That was when they were coming out.
That's because they're going to the Union Hall area to collect drunks.
Yeah. So they would have been coming from the set. They would have been coming from the tunnel.
No, he didn't say they came from the tunnel. He said when he saw it, they were usually headed south. If he saw it.
Right.
Okay,
if they're heading
the
south, they have to
would,
come from the north, right?
The question would be is that in early morning, or is that
there you go.
right after sundown when they're going out, or is it whether they're coming in?
Yeah.
He's like, he would usually see them going south, usually about a little bit past midnight.
So when they're off to collect drunks, right? And was he up early enough in the morning to see them coming back is a question.
Yeah, I run a hostel here. I don't get a lot of people staying, but
yeah.
Do you think they came from the tunnels over there? When I point to the ones directly north.
Because those tunnels are sealed at night.
Tunnels are sealed at night.
Yeah, and you can see there's these giant gears with these steel doors that.
Doesn't mean they don't have a way through that, though.
So they're heading towards the workers' union, or they're coming back from the workers' union, or they're.
So when the tunnels closed, do they close as in like a complete blockage, or is it more like
yeah.
So there's nothing they could wiggle through that humans couldn't. It's not like bars. It's like completely closed.
Right. Yeah. It's not like bars. It's steel gates.
Steel gates.
Mm-hmm. About that time, you hear the gonging of the bell at the almshouse again, calling people to get their donation of food. So you see a lot of the people in the market. They kind of put away their wares, and they head south that way also.
Oh, the almshouse. Well,
we could stake ourselves out somewhere near the market area and wait to see where they're coming from. After all, when they're spreading out looking for victims, they'll be easier to pick off than if they're all together inside the hive.
Right. So you arrange for a big ambush tonight when they're out and about.
And to see which direction they're coming from or going to. And then just start going after them. After all, we don't necessarily want to meet them all inside.
Nope, that's strategically sound. And we have our gangster friends to help us mop up the different groups.
Okay. All right.
Is the statue a really good spot to get a good viewpoint of the goings on of the area? Is it like high up?
Yeah, it was probably a ridiculously tall statue, unnecessarily tall.
So if we have somebody posted up there with binoculars or some reasonable equivalent, they could probably track people coming from the tunnels and heading towards the Union, and maybe that would confirm that they came from there. So not necessarily one of us, because we should be out fighting, but if we could get a not wasted gangster to do that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could do that. I'm not sure that that's necessary, just because the first time we see one of them, that's the direction they're coming from, right?
So, okay. All right. Fair enough.
They're not going to be hiding from us. At least I don't think they're going to be hiding from us. They don't know we're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did we see one last night? The first one that we saw last night was
it would have been when you came out looked. Let me just bring up the map here. This is going to be a little bit easier just to kind of
Yeah.
show.
We've got it. I've got it on my screen.
Okay.
We were down at 8, right, where the
Yep.
Hab was, and that's the south. So maybe we saw the bright right after, just as we were getting there, because that's where they were coming from.
Although this whole area seems to be classified as south, because even though number 11, the Templum, is up towards the north of the map, it's still declared as the southern Templum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
likewise, 3
And-
is the southern square,
and
and that's towards the top.
It was 5 hours after we first saw them that you heard them dragging somebody away. So
Yeah,
that
but
might have
remember
just
we saw when we were heading towards the Hab,
yeah, we saw
saw-
2 of them. We saw 2 of
we
them.
saw the eyes.
Yeah. And then 5 hours later you heard them dragging
Mhm.
someone off, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they've obviously spend a lot of time dragging people away or trying to find suitable victims.
Well, if they're coming from, just to clarify, when you say the south, you mean that way on the map that we're looking
Yeah.
at,
Yep.
right?
Yep. That's
Right.
that way on the map. So down like where it says the almshouse, the Union Hall, and the Hab Stack. Those are on the
So
south
if-
side of the map.
If 9 is the Workmen's Union,
Mhm.
are they coming from south of the Workmen's Union? Something that's not on our map.
I'm getting a bad feeling about that almshouse. Because wasn't there mention about that they help to feed the locals?
Yep.
Yep. And there's mystery
Well,
meat in the food.
Yeah, what if it's the locals that are indeed the feed?
You mean as a way to get rid of the leftovers? Because they only want the
yeah,
blood.
They're
Yeah,
they're feeding the maggots.
Yeah. Well, it's worth checking it out just to see what the service people are like.
Yeah, and the fact
We'll know
that we've
soon
already
enough. Yeah.
because this is run by the church, isn't it? Or is it no, it's the Tantalus, it's the company, isn't
The
it?
company
The
runs it.
company. Yeah,
Well-
let's head towards the Tantalus.
Oh.
That would be the south. So
All right, let's check it out. I mean, if the fathers burnt the factory down, it sounds like Tantalus was in some way subverted. He went to that trouble.
Well, their money in manufacturing, yeah. But
No, that they've been subverted by these creatures.
oh yeah, yeah. And the priest
that-
figured it out.
Right, and that means their almshouse could also be subverted in some way. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So you guys are going down to check out the almshouse?
Yep.
Yep. When you get there, you see there's a line of people set up. And they're as they go in and they come back out, they've got like this bowl, and they're eating the soup that they're obviously divvying out at this location. Yep, and it does like it's got a little bit of meat in the. It looks like meat and water, whatever they
Broth.
Yeah,
broth. Thank you.
broth. Yeah.
It's like I could not think of that word.
Not a proper roux or not a roux.
Like they'd have a roux down here in the hives.
A mirepoix. A mirepoix.
Oh,
Class
my
of
gosh.
food. Yeah.
No, it'd just be like steamed water with,
Yeah,
body
meat.
chunks.
Mhm.
Well, I'm also wondering what the meat is. Is it worm meat or is it human
people.
People meat.
Yeah.
Does it look like pork or does it look like something white and stringy?
Soylent Green?
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to go check it out?
Well,
Yeah,
look
we're
at it
going
from
that
what people
direction.
are.
Can I have
carrying
some
out
more,
involved.
please?
Yeah. Yeah. If you kind of like someone's coming by eating and you look at it, you can give me a Medicaid check. Or
46 under 50,
It just-
so that says it passed by 0.
okay.
So still positive 0.
That's by 2.
Yeah, positive 0. Yeah, it sounded like a little bit of flesh right there with a little bit of hair, and
Ooh, And a
there's
mole.
not really a lot of animals that are
Yeah.
around to be slaughtered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fairly sure
We
that was a
we eat
nipple.
people all the time, so it's not like the act of eating people is the problem. No.
Mm. Yeah, but at least we refine our method of
Yeah,
eating
we
it.
it doesn't change the fact that we're eating people all the time. And I'm not mad that they're cannibals. I'm just mad.
Mm.
Uh,
Do we attack the almshouse and burn it to the ground, or do we wait to find the worm
well,
people first?
well, did if we look into the almshouse, do the servers look like they're kind of like
Oh,
I don't,
yeah,
just like just poke
yeah.
ahead in.
Poke your head in. Give me an intuition at plus 20.
Okay,
Intuition human.
okay, that is at plus 20. All right.
Plus
Ah,
20, I pass. Yeah.
yeah, 2 levels of
Okay.
success.
Yeah, they're moving in the exact same motion over and over again in a very
Robotic.
Hmm.
and robotic way. And yeah.
Okay.
The soup is people.
Yeah, we knew that. We're hungry.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It tastes better than anything else we've ever had.
Should we wait until after dinner service? Because the last thing we want is
Uh,
a whole bunch of hungry
Well,
folks that don't care that they're eating folks turning against us when we
yeah,
start
you're right.
firebombing the
Let
place.
yeah.
I think I think if we attack the almshouse, it's going to cause a big fire, and the big fire is going to warn the real bad guys that something's going on. We should maybe
Right.
go just past it and see if we can
Or
find
watch
this
We
or
church. And
follow the service people when they leave at the end and figure where they're going to.
we could do a two-pronged attack, have some of Cord's gang come here and burn this place down while we then do an attack if they are below
yeah,
ground. Well, when we go down to the tunnels.
You.
Okay, so after the dinner bell is done and do the service people wander out kind of like doing their
Okay.
thing?
So you're kind of standing there, and when you get done, uh, they of course they take the vat that they were and they carry it back into the back where you imagine the kitchen is, and
Mhm.
when they come back up, they go up the steps to the second floor of the almshouse.
They're staying inside.
Staying inside.
we informed Cord what we think is going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
We rope him in,
Mm.
and we don't string him along.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really now? Is that
I,
necessary?
I was getting it.
Oh, oh,
For a
So
man who's
he
called Cord. Yeah.
yes,
yes,
There's
yeah,
yes.
he goes.
whole levels of pun here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes. So you think they're coming at the almshouse?
We think that these things that we're finding, these worms, they eat blood. So they're taking your drunk people, killing them, eating their blood, and then they're chopping up the meat and making soup out of it for you people.
Mhm.
It's actually
It's
quite
nice.
economical.
Yeah, and also they feel very concerned for your well-being, given that they're feeding you.
They're just trying to get rid of the bodies.
Yeah, or they want to keep their food supply alive.
And we think they might
Yeah,
be
you-
set all living upstairs in the almshouse. I do think that we need to storm the upstairs and see.
Hmm.
They could just
Well,
have a whole bunch of poor people staying up there sleeping.
You see, while I'm all about due diligence, I remember when I last used that line and what that led to. So
What
yeah,
happened? I wasn't there. What happened?
one of our folks got a little bit different out of that. So yeah, I'd advocate we just burn the place and send them all to the Golden Throne because it's
Okay.
probably better than seeing what's inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But we still need to make sure that our target is up there. Does our fellow Cord here have either access to a sniper rifle or at least some very good magnoculars? I'm not so much interested in shooting someone, but I'm interested in the scope so that we
Yeah.
can look at the place from a distance,
Yep.
see through
Right.
windows at a higher level, and try to literally observe the place.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his character.
See, the thing is, if he's all about collecting that stuff, the Amsos doesn't look like a good collection point. So I have a feeling that's
might have
not
access in the ground.
Oh, you're right. Okay, maybe.
So he does not have like magnoculars
Well,
in his equipment.
Does it look like there's a way you can climb up on the outside to the second level and look through a window? Balconies
Yeah.
or anything like that?
Oh yeah, you could definitely climb up the side with the successful athletics climbing.
You know, I thought
Um,
that I had like a grappling hook, but I guess that I might be thinking of a different game.
That is a specific equipment in this.
Yeah.
A grapnel launcher.
Yeah.
Look, looking about equipment, I've got 2 pict recorders.
hmm.
Do they
Yeah.
have zoom functions?
Oh yeah,
Good. Oh, there you go.
yeah.
There you go, same function as a magnocular. So yeah,
There you
go. If we can get to a vantage point, zoom in and record all we can.
Well, there's
Okay.
the buildings that are right near the Illumin's house.
Hmm.
Should be able to go up to the second floor and look out the window. And
Oh yeah.
I imagine with the deaths and the fire that there's a lot of abandoned.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. So you are going to go up there and zoom in?
Stakeout. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when it's still during the day right now. So when you get up there and you zoom in, you see that it looks like on the second floor, you can tell there's been some add on to it. It's like a different color. It's not faded, like as faded as it. And the windows on it look like they've got like a foil.
Mm-hmm.
So, it blocks out all the light.
Because they like the night.
Well,
Is that for all the upper floor or just the new bit?
No, just a new bit.
Okay. So that
Does it-
narrows
does-
it down.
Does it stop at 2 stories, or does it go any taller than that?
It is a 2-story building. Yeah.
And what do we think based on the size, how many people could probably be there?
Based on the size of it, probably, you could get a lot of people in there,
like
but
sardines.
but like sardines, but like comfortably, it's like probably 10, 15
Right.
people.
I say we surround the building with our forces
Hmm.
and light it on fire, and then personally attack with fire bombs anything that tries to come out through the windows or the doors.
Again,
Churgeon might try to
assuming
break out if he's in there. Yeah.
Well,
that's assuming they come out through the windows. Do the plans that Cord gave us for the tunnel system show there is maybe an access port under the building?
That is going to require a roll. So, looking at it and all, we'll go logic investigation on that one.
Yeah, which is good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Would Data Delver come into this? So retrieving information from documents and archives?
Oh yeah, that sounds like it. Yeah.
I will flip my 54 to become a 45, which is still a plus. It's a plus, but it's still 0.
Let's see.
But at least it's a plus.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there is besides like your typical sewer line and stuff, none of the like tunnels.
If we flood the bottom level,
We know.
then even if there wasn't access, they would have to go through the fire to get to it, and they wouldn't be able to.
And we know that this guy, if he can crawl through a small opening like a sewer, he probably could.
Mhm.
But we can deal with him getting away afterwards if he gets away. At least we'll have killed most of their infection.
Yeah. Just have
And
to
hopefully
cut the head
kill
off the
him.
snake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So sounds like you're gonna try and flood the bottom floor and set the building on fire.
And I mean flood it with our petroline or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And with the ganger's help, we'll say you guys can do that. Now, it catches on fire and stuff. And about that, when it does, you see you hear some whistles, and you see the enforcers start headed your way. And so, they don't look happy. We'll say there's two of them headed your way. They're blowing a whistle, and you see one of them gets out a gun. Another one gets out like a club of some kind. You recognize it as shock mall. So, okay, all
We're going to
right.
try to use our authority, or do we just want to beat these guys into a pulp?
Well, I'll start with the
We
authority.
know
I'll
they're
be
sided
out.
with them.
We're the Inquisition. We're handling this. And if they keep coming, then
Okay.
be warned.
All right. Give me a presence intimidation.
My powerful eyebrow.
Do you have a unibrow?
I got a 38 out of 50, so that's a 2.
Nice.
Okay. When you say that, you see he stops and he brings his gun up and he's aiming it right at you. And you see him going for the trigger. All right. I've got initiative
Wham.
6. What are you guys'?
6, I'm pretty sure.
Where's
7.
initiative?
And then it's
It'll be on the back.
and my reflexes are 42, if that means I beat him.
I've got
It's your
6.
Okay, 6. Good.
Okay. All right. Lucas, you are first.
Nice.
I have my las pistol. Bang.
Mhm.
Okay. Fire
I'm
away.
not great with it, but I just need to be quicker than him.
Yep.
That's true. He's going to try and dodge. Okay. How'd you do?
Right. Up. 07. So that
Nice.
gives me 3 degrees.
I got a -0, so yeah, you definitely hit him.
Did you fire burst mode or?
I would just taken a pot shot.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's still going to be 8 damage.
8 damage. Very nice. Yeah, it hits him. He kind of spins around a bit, and he's still up, but he's not looking good. His buddy starts running. I always let the players go first. So Basil, you're next.
I'm probably not as good a shot as him. I can't close and attack the guy immediately, obviously, right? They're too far.
You can charge.
Oh, okay. I'll charge.
Okay.
Can I get advantage on the attack if it's a charge?
It's automatically advantage on the attack when you
Okay,
charge.
all right. So time for a chainsword, buddy.
Oh God, I rolled 95.
Oh, I rolled 0, 3. So that's 6 under.
Okay, so you get 6 success levels. I have -4, so you have 10 success levels.
On top of 6, that's 16, right?
Yeah. I mean, you just like hit him perfectly. And what was your roll?
It was 6 under. It was 6 under.
Yeah, but what's the
No,
units
03.
dice?
I think
That's
03 you said.
Oh, it's units. The units was 0, 6.
6. All right. You hit him right in the body, and you just kind of come across, and you can feel the bones kind of cutting, and you hear that intake of breath as you sever his lungs as you kind of.
This is why it's a satisfying weapon, right? It doesn't work on worms, but it's everything else.
Sister, the guy with the gun that Wilka shot, he is still standing, but he's starting to reconsider his choices in life.
I'm going to toss one of my Molotovs to him.
Okay.
Here.
Here. Yeah.
I love the smell of Enforcer in the morning.
That's right. Hey, me a ranged throne, which use that range.
Okay. Oh. I missed it by 3 points.
Okay. You can spend a fate to give yourself one SL.
Go for it.
I'll spend a fate to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So it flies over and it smashes at his feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I warned you.
That's true. We gave them a chance. That's all we needed.
Okay. Right. And
no one expects the Inquisition.
About that time, you hear some of your gang buddies that are yelling. You hear one of them start just he screams and then he just gets cut off, and you see this here. And I'll show you the picture of it. So that thing there wearing the robes, it just kind of grabs his face, and those the worms just start crawling all over him.
That's Church in there for sure. We
Target
found him.
acquired. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And he has an initiative of 10, so he's going to go. All right. And Lucas, I'm kind of picturing you're closest because you kind of shot and everything. The enforcers are coming from the other way. So it kind of looks over at you. And you see it like out of its robes. It pulls out like this staff. It aims at you and it takes a shot at you.
Yeah, fuck that. Dive again.
Okay, go and dodge.
Hell yeah. That's reflexes.
Yep.
Come on. I will give myself a fate. I'll use a fate to re-roll that.
Okay. Just so you know, I've got two.
Oh yeah,
I've
15.
I've got two success levels.
Likewise, 2 on my dodge.
Okay. All right. Then we compare skills. My skill is 50. What is your dodge skill?
Not that good.
Okay. All right. So you'll
35.
Okay. Yeah. So you get hit then into the body. Do you have any armor?
1 on my robes.
Okay, because this ignores 5 points of armor. so you take penetrating 5. So you take 10 points of damage to the body.
Oh god.
I have 1 left.
Oh damn it! We gotta take this guy out fast.
Okay.
I wasted a good roll on that enforcer. Damn it! It would have been better on this guy.
All right, Lucas, you are up.
Go, disengage! Get the fuck out of there!
Okay, yeah. Like, whoa, this is bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of retreat out of there. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, so disengage. Get the fuck out.
Basil, you're up.
Do we have any like water balloon firebomb type things we can?
We've got
you guys brought
them.
You guys, yeah, you brought like 30 of them.
Okay, all right.
Concentrate your fire on him.
Yeah, my thrown attack isn't great, but that's probably the best thing to go for. What is that under for thrown? Is that ranged?
Ranged, yeah.
Oh, shit, that's not very high. Do I get a bonus if I aim?
That takes an action. That takes a turn to aim.
But next turn it'll be at advantage or something.
You can also use fate to declare to get an advantage anyway.
Okay, you know what? I'll burn a fate for that because I want this.
Even if it hits the ground, it's going to shatter in.
Right. Okay. So I'd have to burn the fate before or after I roll.
Before.
You spend it before, yeah.
Okay, I'll spend it before. Okay. And I got a 25 anyways. Okay.
Nice.
So I hit.
Okay. Yeah, and I failed my dodge. So, and what was your success levels?
Just one.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go with these. I'm gonna treat these kind of like a frag grenade, probably just for points. So we'll do 6 points of damage +1, so you do 7 to it.
Okay. Now, does it catch fire
Plus-
when we do that?
Plus, it's on fire.
Yeah, you inflict a blaze on it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a start.
All right, sister.
I stand for a moment and I bravely move forward towards the thing with my flame going, as I go.
Okay. All right.
Die, you evil creature, in the name of the Emperor.
Give me a ranged.
Ranged. Oh, switching pages. 43, and I needed 35.
Okay.
Reroll.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
spend for a reroll. That's right. That's probably worth it.
It'll be my last reroll, my last fate.
The last fight.
I got a 28 that time out of 35. So
There you go.
Nice. Okay, and what's your weapons damage?
flamer is
7 plus.
7 plus SL. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that's 8. Okay. All right. Its turn. It's burning. It loses 1d10 wounds because it's major on fire because you hit it twice with it.
Plus, I'm just keeping the fire going on it.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Feed the
Yeah,
flames.
Okay. It will charge you, sister. Okay. Give me a melee. Or you can dodge.
Melee. I'll go ahead and melee. I got a 17 out of 45.
Wow. I got a
So
19
I
out of 40. So you dodge. It's like worm things.
move out of the way, but I just
flying.
keep the
Lucas.
foul thing.
Hopefully, having pulled back far enough that I'm not now an immediate concern as if it's on the sister. Can I try aim a Molotov somewhere that it lands near so it doesn't get her but does get it?
As long as you don't fumble. If you fumble, you're
Okay,
going to hit her. Yeah.
I will try.
Mhm.
My range ain't brilliant, but it's not terrible. 16 is 2 degrees, so yeah, 2.
Nice.
5.
Hey, and it will die.
I fear not the flames. I am a chosen one of the
Mhm.
Emperor.
You're
Okay.
akin to it, yeah.
All right. Got it. Basil?
I think the best use of my skills right now would be I can defend the sister, which means I get to make parries for her, and I have a pretty high melee.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be defending her, so basically trying to block his attacks she can focus on. That won't come into effect until he attacks her, so that's what I'm doing.
That's true, but yeah, that's good. Yeah. All
Put
right.
the larger
sister.
mass of it into smaller pieces.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the sword isn't
my
going to hurt it
attack-
much. You're sort of
Since at this point I don't really have to aim, and I'm like 5 feet away from it, I'm just standing there spraying it with
Yeah.
liquid and fire.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah. It's just burning up. You see it. You see what it does. It kind of like splits and it goes down into all the worms and it starts crawling away from you. And the robes are just kind of left behind.
Well,
we just got to finish off the ground ones then.
Yeah.
Just get that petrol all over the floor, all over the ground, and
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
already
I mean-
some of it burning.
Yeah, it
others.
is, and you guys got those guys with the Molotov cocktails that are going to help you out. So but
Plus, I'm going to stomp them.
yeah. You do like
Are you wearing heels?
That is funny. No, I'm not that. I'm not a.
I don't know what
prostitute.
sisters wear. Some of them wear heels.
boots of
Got
mighty
combat
ass kickers.
boots, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they wear.
I just see the miniatures, and some of them look pretty risque. So.
All right. So it kind of just like keeps popping as you burn it and stuff. And out of the building, they're on fire. You see some of those like spider like body snatchers come out, and they kind of collapse as they're burning.
The
up.
other, our other guys are
yeah,
burning. Yeah.
they're dealing with that and all. So okay.
Now do we have to go burn down the enforcers because
Mhm.
Yeah, they were on the take or something. What the heck? They died like normal
Control.
people, though. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely hit a lung and everything else when you
Mhm.
saw through that guy. Mhm.
but I think we got the big bad guy.
hmm
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
place is still going to be a mess, though, because now they don't have their food supply anymore.
We
They
need
got
we
no
need
jobs. They got no food.
We got
and
no
we need a
children
cleanup
anymore.
crew down here.
The criminal mastermind's going to leave, so they're going to have no alcohol soon because he's got nothing here to sell.
Yeah. I think
This
people
is- This is a wasteland now.
you guys will probably go to the Underhive and form some horrible gang. But that's for a later problem.
Mhm.
All right, good. Okay, so the creature is called a slot, an SLAUGHT. They're very
SLU.
SLAUGHT. I might be spelling that wrong, but
Like slaughter, but slot.
Yeah.
yeah, slot.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
me, GTH, sloth. So yeah. So essentially they move through. They get on ships. And they move through. And what it was doing was building by removing those people's lungs. It was trying to get its young, so it could try and get its young off onto the other levels.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
What was the plan?
he just,
Spread it.
for some reason, that control bug that was in Saul, it didn't operate quite perfectly, and so that's why it kind of got on the train a little bit later than he wanted it to. And
Oh, he got the explosion time off. Yep. Okay.
yeah. So mhm.
We probably have to get some sort of crew down here to help us make sure that there is no
yeah,
leftovers.
So
Mhm.
is this the same bug from halfway across the galaxy?
yeah.
Oh, it came this far. That's really
Yeah. So when the rogue trader found it,
Mhm.
the things got onto its ship and just subtly spread across the galaxy.
Oh, that means they're everywhere.
But
Then.
there's
they're
more
everywhere.
infections.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're
joy.
just next in line.
Yeah.
I mean, why they like humans is because they like to eat blood
Mhm.
of humans. So
Mhm. Sure.
A little red
We're
hemoglobin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody likes how we taste, damn it.
yeah.
Why are we so tasty?
Yeah.
Just hate that.
No, every alien in every movie always wants to eat us.
I know.
Mhm.
All that gorgeous corpse starch. They found some cans of it and decided, oh yeah, you taste
Yes.
pretty good.
It's good
Mhm.
because we got all our fat on us. That's the
Mhm.
tasty part.
Mhm.
Cool.
So is that the end of our story then?
That is the end. There you go. Nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
Our players included Matthew Sanderson, Troy Lehman, and myself, with Keith Craig as the game master. We have a Discord server where you can chat with other members, you can set up private games, and you can learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Spotify, Podbean, or iTunes. Support for the show is provided by our patrons who are listed in the closing credits. If you'd like to show us your appreciation, please visit our Patreon page, or you can use the thanks button just below the screen. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Thom Raley, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the grimdark of Warhammer 40k and the Imperium Maledictum role-playing game. Well, until next time, good luck and good gaming.